That should be a little bit better. Let me know if my mic's good, by the way. It doesn't look very good on the thing. So either I'm streaming from the wrong mic, again, or yeah, I probably am. Oh yeah, I was definitely streaming from the wrong mic. Yeah, Windows default set to headset mic. Anyway, so apologies, but we're gonna have an almost kind of ASMR stream this one because it's 4 a.m. and my girlfriend is sleeping in the room next to us, so I don't want to wake her or anything. So yeah, first of all, welcome everyone. It is theoretically morning, so good morning to you as well. I will not lie to you guys, I completely forgot this was happening. I uploaded today's video like super late, because I think I uploaded it at like 3 a.m. And then while I was uploading, I saw the thumbnail on YouTube and I'm like, shit, I'm not getting any sleep tonight, am I? So anyway, we're here now. I promised you guys we would stream this, so we are streaming it. It doesn't matter what time it is. I hate the companies for streaming these at like completely well, to be fair, no matter which time they stream it at, it's going to be streamed at an obnoxious time for someone, right? So it might as well be me. I'm sleep deprived as is, so you know. The official Samsung has chat turned off. Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting behavior. We're never turning chat off. Sure, that's the funnest part of the entire stream, you know? After all, when I put clips of this into my videos later on, I need you guys to be there, you know? You can say hi to YouTube, by the way. By the way, I still don't know whether we should be streaming on YouTube or Twitch when we do these things. I've seen a lot of creators actually be streaming on Twitch. I don't know if there's a reason for that. I never really looked into it. But, yeah. Anyway, we're here. Oh yes, actually, there's a much larger delay on this one than there normally would be. I do also apologize for that. I can't change that anymore, no. I changed that to make the live stream 4K, but unfortunately, that didn't quite work because I changed it to 4K and then I realized that if I change it to 4K, I also need to move around all my assets and stuff in Streamlabs. And I did not feel like doing that. We didn't have enough time for that, so, you know. Oh, hell yeah, verified in chat. How's it going? I mean, both. Is that for Twitch and YouTube? Is that... Yeah, YouTube's a lot easier for getting notifs. Isn't it like people get bans for streaming on both or something like that? So I thought about streaming on both, but then I realized, you know what? It's probably not the best idea. Oh, and look, that's still in the wrong spot. That should be like up here somewhere. So this is from me moving stuff around when... Actually, let's just make sure that the display part works, right? So if we go to display... Oh yeah, see, this is why we make sure. Because it's actually not... Wait, what? Oh, that's my webcam? That makes no sense. That is not my webcam. Display capture, here we go. So, what we want to do with this... Oh, I messed it up. There we go. Give me a second. I want to make sure we got this right. Oh, I need to move Streamlabs onto the main screen for this. Lovely. Because otherwise... Oh no, here we go. I can do it. Yay. Okay. This should make sure you guys have a good experience. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. You know how it is with these things. Very hectic, especially at 3:54 a.m. The check mark next to your name just keeps gathering my attention. Let's just switch to the live scene for now. It's easier to see live chat. I don't really do tech stuff that much, but I want to do stream an Apple event on Twitch. Oh yeah. I mean, that's something a lot of people do, I think. But then I googled people streaming the Samsung event on YouTube, and I found like no one, you know. But yeah. Oh, they removed that? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. I'll need to make sure first before I actually attempt it streaming on both, you know. But I'll need to, dive into the TOS, and by that I mean probably download it and send it to like ChatGPT or something. Ain't nobody reading the entire TOS. You know what I mean? Wait, that's your webcam? Your webcam is inside my Streamlabs? That's dangerous. That's not good. Yeah, you guys get some quality ASMR today. I hope the volume's okay. Because, as I mentioned, we're trying not to wake my girlfriend, so we're being very ASMR-y today. Also, lighting sucks. We only have one light because, again, I completely forgot about this event, so the other light is dead. So unless we want red lighting coming from this side, we can't use it, which I bet a lot of you would like that, but we're not doing it. Also, are we in focus? Can someone please tell me if we're in focus? I know this is only 1080p, but I would prefer for us to be in focus. I'll make sure we actually try to stream at like 1440 or 4K next time, because our internet is capable of that, So, we'll see. They're going to announce the trifold folding phone. Oh, you know what? That would be nice. This is my fake Z Flip. I mean, it's not fake, but it doesn't work, so it's well, for now, okay. Knock on wood, for now it doesn't work. I broke it 2 days ago. Don't ask me questions. Thankfully that was yeah, let's just say that. So, pray. Everyone in chat, please pray. Please pray right now. For me to be able to fix my Galaxy Z Flip, because I love that thing and I want it to work again. So everyone please pray for me right now. I need it. Oh, 3 minutes to go. How did I break it? We're not getting into it. We're not getting into it. It's all software-wise anyway. Don't question me. It's not hardware. But yeah. I'm in focus, thank God. Damn, the delay is really bad today. And that's because I changed it for 4K. Usually I'm able to like read and interact with you guys right away, but now I feel the delay, you know what I mean? So how's our alert box, by the way? Is it in the right spot? Test widgets. Oh yeah. That's in the right spot, all right. That was a test widget, by the way. Oh yeah. What's that?
This is a test super chat message.
Oh, lovely. Okay, cool. Yeah, our alert box is definitely in the right place. Awesome. I did not break it in half, jerry-rig everything style. Plus, I believe it didn't break for him. I might be wrong, but do you think he's gonna durability test the the new Samsung Muhan headset? Well, okay, you know what? That's really sad. That's really sad, that comment right there. I've never heard of a folding phone user that had it for more than 1 year and hadn't broken it at least once. Because you know what? I think that might actually be accurate, and that's really sad. Because I think they're fantastic devices. It's just, the more moving pieces you add to something, the more likely it is to break. And what actually ends up going in these folds is not the screen. It's not even this screen. I'll surprise you. It's the ribbon that's underneath the screen. There's like, and don't ask me how I know this, but if you take it apart, there is a ribbon under the folding screen that connects the bottom, or what is it? It connects the top screen with the motherboard, which is up here. And for some reason, they couldn't just do it like this. So yeah, and it's that ribbon that goes. And that ribbon is only like, I don't know, I want to say $25 on AliExpress or something. But Samsung have very good warranty service. I actually have to give them props for that. And they replaced it for us. They did. So thank you, Samsung. You never broke no case? Samsung Fold 6 for 2 years. Yeah, I've heard it's actually not all of them. I've heard, some have the, it's like it's a hardware flaw, and then others just don't. So it's not all of them for sure, but some of them do have that issue, and I've seen quite a few of them on Reddit have it, to be honest. Anyway, guys, we are coming up on the event. So it says 10 p.m. ET. 10 p.m. ET. I swear if I... Oh, there it is. It's happening. I'm switching to display. Let's do it. Event time, everyone. Excitement. React more. Okay, who said that? Oh, okay. Let me know volume levels and stuff. I'll adjust while we go.
Can you take me here?
Tell me more about this.
And as usual, I will stay muted for the majority. And then I'll unmute myself while they're not speaking to comment and stuff. Or if I have something very important to say. But that's how we do things here, so that you guys can watch in peace. I have something important to say. They showed the headset.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us. Samsung's vision has always been to inspire the world with innovative technologies that enrich people's lives. The world is going through a tectonic shift with the evolution of AI, and Samsung is taking the lead in defining AI devices that understand your context and supports you in the background, which enhances your daily life. We're deepening our commitment to bring AI to our entire footprint of devices, from mobiles and wearables to TVs and more. Now, we're ready to fully expand that horizon. The AI experiences we use today are still running on devices that were originally conceived before the AI era. To truly unlock AI's full potential, our devices must understand the user and their context in richer ways. These devices use visual data, voice input, and sensors in real time, making them truly multimodal.
This is already going
We
crazy.
believe XR
Love you,
devices
Mystic.
offer this
Thanks for
profound
keeping us up
change
to date with
for
the
more
world of
natural
technology.
AI experiences,
Thank you.
transforming how we discover, play, and work, whether you are fully immersed or on the go. There will be a whole spectrum of XR devices, from headsets to all-day wearable AI glasses that serve different purposes throughout your day. Samsung and Google share this vision for AI to offer a new frontier of immersive and meaningful possibilities with an all-new operating system, Android XR. So we're working hand in hand to co-develop the operating system, user interface, and hardware for this new category of devices integrated with Gemini. Qualcomm is also instrumental in powering these AI and XR experiences. Today
Thanks for the live
marks the
chat I
beginning of the
prayed for.
decade of our commitment to XR and AI, and I'm thrilled to announce the first truly multimodal AI headset. Introducing Galaxy XR. To tell you more, please welcome to the stage, Ki-hwan Kim.
It's here. It's here, guys. It's here.
Thank you, Jay. As a computer vision engineer, I spent the last 2 decades in this industry helping computers to see and understand the world. Now I can honestly say I have never been more inspired by the possibilities in front of us. When we built our new XR operating system, Android XR, we made no compromises over technical maturity for an entirely new level of interaction and seamless integration with existing ecosystems, such as Android and OpenXR. And today, I'm very excited to tell you more about how our first device, Galaxy XR, pushed the boundaries of AI, computer vision, and hardware. Galaxy XR features 3 key technical highlights. First, AI at the core. We brought Google Gemini to Android XR to enable interactions that are as simple as having a conversation in the real world. Gemini can act on your behalf with your permission to answer questions, control apps, and carry out actions. Second, the perception system. On Galaxy XR, we reimagined an entirely new perception system that understands your screen, environment, gestures, what you're looking at, and your expressions instantly and very precisely. So, Gemini can understand you, your interactions, and your intent in even more natural ways. Finally, hardware comfort. We needed to design hardware that
Very
stays
important.
comfortable through extended wear without compromising the design, quality of the display, or natural interaction. None of it was easy. It required world-class experts from Samsung, Google, and Qualcomm to work together to co-design, integrate, and optimize the platform and device. This is a collaboration at a scale that the industry has never seen before. And more importantly, it's a collaboration that brings XR closer to all of us. It's been my honor to work with these teams. And today, I'm thrilled to welcome two of my closest partners on this journey, my dear friend Sharam, who leads XR at Google and is one of the true visionaries behind Android XR. And Ziad, another close partner who leads Qualcomm's XR and spatial computing efforts. Please join me in welcoming them to the stage.
Cool. Now some software stuff. Tell us the Android.
Thank you, Kiwan. It's great to be here. Google and Samsung have a long history of collaboration and innovation, and Android XR is the next step. Android XR was built to power emerging form factors that could let you experience Gemini in new ways, from immersive headsets to lightweight glasses and everything in between. And by building on the foundation of Android, all your favorite apps and experiences from Google Play are there to help. We're also reimagining your favorite Google apps for Android XR. Entertainment comes to life with fully immersive YouTube and Google TV on headsets. Or you can navigate a new city as if you're a local with Google Maps and Translate on glasses. Beyond your favorite apps, what really differentiates Android XR from other platforms is Gemini. With Gemini on Android XR, your AI assistant understands your context and intent to help you even more. You can ask questions as simply as having a conversation. Gemini can pull up information about whatever you're exploring, or even get things done for you with your permission. Android XR will bring Gemini to the full spectrum of XR devices. And today, we'll show you the beginning of that journey, where Gemini transforms how we discover, play, and work on Galaxy XR. Of course, all of this requires powerful computing.
Android XR, Galaxy XR.
That's right.
What is it?
At Qualcomm, we have been investing in XR for over a decade. We have leveraged our expertise in the areas of connectivity, compute, software, and on-device AI to create industry-leading XR solutions for both immersive headsets and AI glasses. Galaxy XR is powered by the Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2 chipset, which features 20% increased CPU and 15% increased GPU frequency. And it delivers 4K resolution per eye, unlocking crisp visual clarity for spatial computing experiences. XR2 Plus features best-in-class AI capabilities with the Qualcomm NPU delivering outstanding performance per watt. Adrenal Graphics provides superior foveated rendering, and a dedicated computer vision accelerator enables multi-camera support for advanced perception and feature detection, all integrated into our single-chip platform architecture. Together with Samsung and Google, we brought our expertise in perception algorithms, and new foveation and rendering pipelines to Android XR, allowing Galaxy XR to meld the virtual and physical worlds seamlessly. By unlocking the full power of XR2 Plus Gen 2, Galaxy XR not only renders at a new level of efficiency, but it also redefines how an operating system can leverage multimodal AI in real time. And this truly is just the beginning.
The
We are also
headset does look
excited to
really
see
good.
XR revolutionize not just entertainment,
Physically, of course.
but also education, healthcare, productivity, and collaboration. Through our efforts with Snapdragon Spaces, we empowered leading enterprise ISVs to build immersive experiences using the Spaces SDK. And now, with one set of APIs and our Spaces compatibility plugin for Android XR, these developers can easily bring their apps to Galaxy XR and future Android XR devices. Galaxy XR marks the start of a strategic venture into an open, scalable, and powerful ecosystem that redefines the future of personal computing. And we are very proud to deepen our partnership with Samsung and Google to make that future a reality.
Thank you, Zia and Sharon. This collaboration has shown what's possible when world-class teams come together with a shared vision. That vision takes form in our first product, Galaxy XR, with a wide field of view, crystal clear OLED displays, premium optics.
I heard wide field of view, but I didn't see a
immersive
number.
Spatial audio. Galaxy XR is designed to deliver a high-fidelity, extended reality experience that feels natural, fluid, and deeply personal. Its ergonomic form ensures lasting comfort with an adaptive fit that accommodates a wide spectrum of users. By seamlessly blending hardware and software, Galaxy XR empowers intuitive interaction with your personal AI agent, where your words, hands, and gaze become the most natural interface. It redefines how we interact with this new technology. Let's take a look.
To unlock multimodal AI's full
Focus,
potential,
everyone, focus.
AI-first devices must understand the user and their context in richer ways through sight, sound, and gestures. We started with the headset, which provides the highest level of immersion. To bring Galaxy XR to life, we had to rethink how users interact with AI. The pass-through cameras and depth sensor capture your physical surroundings with precision, providing a basis for contextual understanding. Eye-tracking cameras follow your gaze in real time to recognize what you're looking at. And advanced perception hardware and algorithms understand your head and hand movements through expert calibration and verification. Gestures and voice control with advanced voice separation technology offer full intuitive control of Galaxy XR.
Gemini, what are the people holding in their hands and why?
The people in the video are holding light sticks, which are often used at concerts.
All of this requires real-time, simultaneous processing of multiple sensors, powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon X R2 Plus Gen 2 chip. Of course, for the user experience to be seamless, we iterated on the ergonomics and comfort. We extensively studied diverse head shapes and employed computational design for a personalized fit and greater immersion. This is just the beginning. Galaxy XR seamlessly combines multimodal AI and XR experiences to set the foundation for an ecosystem of future devices to come, opening up a new chapter in how we interact with AI.
So apparently the store link is live. Okay, yeah, 1.8K. Wow.
As you've just seen, we're laying
That's
the
in the US.
foundation for the ultimate multimodal AI experience. And now, we'll show you how everyday experiences are augmented with AI and XR. You can virtually travel to new locations, search anything you see, relive your past memories, and more. These experiences are all supercharged with Gemini, which understands your context and goes deeper based on what you're seeing. It's a whole new way to satisfy your curiosity. But rather than just talk about these experiences, why don't we show them to you live? Max, what do you say?
Yeah, Jen, let's dive
Oh
in.
god, live
So we're in
demo,
New York.
everyone.
Where should we explore first?
Is everyone prepared for this?
I don't know about you, but I'm a huge foodie and I have to have some pizza. I'm staying near the Manhattan Bridge. Can you help me find a place near there?
Of course, Jen. Let's get some help from Gemini. Hey, Gemini, can you take me to the Manhattan Bridge?
Sure thing. One sec while I work on that. I've brought up the Manhattan Bridge on the map for you.
What you're seeing on the screen is what Max is seeing, but he's seeing it at a much higher resolution and field of view. Galaxy XR allows you to discover Google Maps in a completely new way, from aerial view to street
And the
view.
polygons still exist.
And Gemini is
So you can
deeply
see them all in
integrated
4K.
throughout, allowing it to answer questions based on what you see.
Yeah, this is incredible. I've got the bridge here, the New York skyline, but I know I'm supposed to be on the hunt for some New York pizza. Any recommendations near here, Gemini?
Okay, one sec while I work on that. Keste Pizza e Vino is a highly acclaimed pizzeria near the bridge, celebrated for its authentic wood-fired Neapolitan-style pizza. While not the traditional New York slice, it's been named #1 pizza in New York by New York Magazine and best pizza in New York State by the Food Network.
Okay, that's a ton of accolades. You've convinced me, Gemini. Can you take me there, please?
Okay, one sec while I work on that. I've brought up Keste Pizza e Vino on the map for you.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, let's head inside and get a sense of the vibe. What's incredible with maps in Galaxy XR is that we're able to build these
That's
full digital
sick.
reconstructions of indoor
That's
spaces
actually fire.
using just 2D imagery and AI.
But the problem is
As
no
you can
one's
see,
walking
I can
outside
move
with
around within the
this.
space. I can even walk within the space. And we have over 1,000 of these available in New York City alone. But I'm in the mood for
Like,
something different.
I
What's the
think
most
it's
unique
great.
pizza on the menu, Gemini?
It seems to work really nice. But no
Sure
one's
thing,
walking
one sec
around
while
with
I
this
work
on their
that.
head, you know what I
Keste
mean?
offers several unique and creative pizzas that go well beyond the classics. One of their most talked about is pistachio and salsiccia. Instead of a red sauce, it features a fresh pistachio pesto base, topped with sausage and fresh mozzarella.
But Gemini is very impressive. It has been for a while
How
now.
are the reviews?
It does sound pretty amazing, Jen. Let's find out. Can you show me some user reviews, Gemini?
Sure thing, one sec while I work on that. I've opened it on the web for you.
Okay, perfect.
There's no
4.6
reason for it to
stars,
say,
that sounds pretty
one
good.
sec while I
Let's
work
check
on
out
that,
some of the photos people have taken
when
of
it responds
So
instantly,
this
and
looks
that's a
pretty incredible,
compliment.
and they have some other pizzas on the menu too. And if I ever want to find out more about something that I'm looking at, I can just use circle to search with Google. I can invoke it like that, and then I just draw a little circle around whatever it is that I'm interested in. And in this case, it looks like we have a rustica pizza, prosciutto, arugula. I think we rock with this one, Jen. What do you think?
I am sold. Let's definitely go for dinner.
You know what? Those glasses look amazing on you. What are those?
Oh, thanks. Well, why don't you try using Circle to Search one more time and find out?
No
One of the
way,
best
they're
things
also
about
releasing
XR is
smart
pass-through,
glasses.
which allows you to search things in the real world.
No, circle to search in AR?
Okay, Gentle Monster.
Okay,
That
that's
is one of
fire.
my favorite glasses brands.
That is,
and
I
could
need
go
that.
ahead and actually just buy these right here, but I think I might wait for the AI glasses version to come out.
That sounds cool. Me too. Galaxy XR takes you beyond discovering the real world. It also unleashes your creativity with powerful tools like VO3 and Google.
Yeah, let's try something fun. I actually want to create a video here, but I want to do it live and with the audience. So in a moment, can folks please shout out an idea for a theme for a video, like cyberpunk or something like that?
I heard Halloween and space.
I've got a few. I think we just combine some ideas here, Jen. Why don't we just do it? Create a video with a Halloween space theme with animals wearing AR glasses
To
and
be
XR
fair,
headsets
this is just
in a jungle version of
Vero
New York
3,
City,
I believe.
and all of the animals are very,
You
very
can see it
surprised.
open in the
That's
browser.
going to be very interesting. Well, while Veo 3 is working its magic, let's multitask on Galaxy XR. Thanks to its infinite screen space, multitasking becomes a breeze. Apps can be run alongside each other with ease, or you can focus on a single task by going into full space mode. Why don't we take a look at some photos, Max?
Yeah, Photos is one of my favorite apps. Not only can we bring in any of the
This
2D
is-
photos
this is the
and videos
benefit
we've taken
of
on your
Android
other
XR.
devices and have them automatically backed up here, we have some pretty
You have
incredible
proper
only and immersive
Android
features
support
too. And to showcase
with
those,
Google Play
I want to share a
services.
little bit about a project that I'm working on. So my dad is actually digitizing all of his old slides. For example, here's my grandfather and my father from years ago. But I've taken this image and I've used AI to colorize it and turn it into a video. We go one step further, and in Photos XR,
God, that's
we can
scary.
actually spatialize that video. It's really incredible.
And to be
because
fair,
it feels like I'm
that is
stepping back
incredible,
inside a complete
but the Vision
memory,
Pro can also
something
do
that
this, so
happened
it's not like it's a
decades
world
before
first.
I was even born.
That was incredible. You can spatialize any video or photo and make it into a whole new type of memory. I can't wait to try it with my own family photos and videos.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal. And this is my first dog growing up as a kid, my childhood home. I also took this as a photo and turned it into a video. But you know what? I have no idea when this was even from. So let's find out. Hey, Gemini, when do you think this was taken?
Okay, that's there's a word for this.
The video was likely taken in the mid to late 1970s.
Dystopian?
Pictured are cars and motorcycles
No.
that were introduced in the early 70s and became very popular throughout the decade.
Oh
Very cool.
God.
It's like blasted
It's like I love it,
going
but I'm
through my
terrified
past
of it at the
memories.
same
And
time.
of course, recent trips as well.
And what if it messes up?
obviously, my cats. And I
You
must
know?
say, they look a lot fuzzier when they're spatialized.
And your memory plays a trick on you,
extra fluffy.
and you get like false memories almost,
But
essentially.
hey, I saw that air balloon video. Was that
Uncanny is
tricky?
also definitely a
You
word
should
for that.
Totally post that on YouTube. It looks amazing.
Yeah, this was actually Cappadocia, and
I have a plan to
I
go
often
there.
do post things on YouTube.
Uncle's from
but before
Turkey,
I do,
and I've
I
been
always make
recommended
sure
it
I
like
edit the
60
videos
million
first.
times.
And fortunately, there's a ton of great editing tools in Android XR.
Very true.
Android
One of the
XR
best
looks
things
kinda
about
like Android
XR
TV.
is that almost any app in Google Play on mobile is available here too. But we can go even further than that with apps made for XR.
Yeah, we have millions of apps, and they're not just available. They look great, and they feel great too, even if they've been built for the phone or other devices. But it's these made for XR apps that are truly special. And you can identify them with this little made for XR tag in Play. And Adobe Pulsar is one of my absolute favorites. So let's take a look. It's a spatial video editing tool that is exclusive to Android XR. I'm going to go into my project here with Cappadocia and load this up. And to really get in the mood, I can actually go into an immersive environment here as well. That kind of sets the tone. But to get some creative help,
Did
I'm
that
gonna
send him
ask
to the
Gemini
spot in the
as well.
video?
Hey Gemini, I'm editing this video to post online, and I need
Because
your
it almost
help.
looks like it,
Which of these text styles do you think would fit
but
the
I don't
vibe?
think it is.
Looking at the video, polished gold or fancy metal would give off a luxurious feel, while brushed gold would add a touch of elegance. Do you want something more eye-catching or a bit more subtle?
Oh,
Both
that's
elegance for today, Gemini. And what's really neat here in Pulsar is that any of the digital elements you add are actually a part of the spatial scene. You notice the text is behind some balloons. or in
God,
front of
video
others,
editing is about
because
to,
everything here respects this depth map that is inferred within Pulsar.
either get a lot
I think I'm
easier
gonna
or
need a
get
better
ruined.
Caption. Gemini, any creative two-word ideas?
That just auto-masked all of those balloons.
2 words, huh? How about sunrise serenity or floating fantasies?
Floating fantasies.
I don't have the brain power for this. It's 4:24 a.m.
Okay, that's a bit long, Gemini. We can make that smaller and actually just maybe move it down here. And for good measure, we can also add 3D objects to the scene too. I'll just quickly add this heart because I did indeed love this trip. Place it up here, almost like a little balloon.
Photoshop
What's really
can
cool
do it.
is when I hit play, all of those digital elements
this
that
is
I
a
added
video.
are
Look
a
at that.
part of the spatial scene. So you notice that as
Normally
the
you
camera
would need to
moves,
map that
so
in
does anything that
space
I added to it.
if you were doing it manually.
And you can post directly on YouTube.
In, say,
right from Adobe.
What's it called?
You can post
After
it in the
Effects.
standard 2D format, or my personal favorite,
This is
stereoscopic
crazy.
video, which is a spatial video. But speaking of videos, Max,
You can post
where's
spatial
our
videos to
real
YouTube
video?
now.
Good point. It probably is ready by now, Jen. So let's pop back over to home space.
You guys are
mode
about to
and
see a
check it
spatial
out.
video of the Mystical
But I
setup.
left my windows pretty
Nah, but you guys are getting that in
disorganized
VR
here.
chat. No joke.
Fortunately, I can get some help from Gemini again. Hey, Gemini, can you please organize my windows for me?
Okay. Just a moment, please. Sure, I've tidied up your windows.
See, it's fire.
Wow, that was
that's
so
cool.
satisfying for someone like me
It actually
who loves
has
organizing. This is
proper
actually one
connection
of my favorite features.
with the parts of the
Pretty
headset,
helpful. And I see remember we did the Halloween space theme.
but it's instant,
Theo
so
has really
there's still
leaned
no
into
need
that.
for it to say 1 sec.
Okay, so I think we actually take this one more level higher. It is a bit silly, but I want one more idea from the audience. We're going to have Gemini narrate this video. Can folks shout out a narration style they'd like to hear, like nature documentary or something like that? The high
Oh God, the
variety of
video.
ideas there.
The video, I see it.
Let's try this.
I see
Gemini, can you please narrate this video after I play it as if it's a nursery rhyme and you're very enthusiastic about it?
Oh my God. It's
Sounds like fun.
less about the headset,
I'm
more
ready
about
to
the
go
AI.
whenever you are.
I don't think they've given us specs yet, except for the
Okay,
CPU.
work your magic.
Oh,
Okay, 1 sec while I work on that. All right, here we go. In a city so grand, where the tall buildings loom, 2 lions, a monkey,
Well,
and other animals bloom. With
their
pumpkins
live
and bats
demo
all
is doing
around in
better
light,
than,
they stand so proud, a
than
wonderful
Meta's.
sight. Oh, what fun they have in this magical place, with smiles on their faces and joy in their space.
Thanks,
yeah,
Gemini.
specs are on the website, but you
That
know,
was
it's an
just
event.
too much
Like,
fun.
I'd assume for them to tell us here, you know? What CPU is it? You want me to write that out for you in a
That
paragraph,
was really
or
incredible, right? And we did it all live.
because the naming sucks? Oh, they just took a silent jab
As
at
you've
Meta
just
there, I
seen,
noticed.
Galaxy XR totally
We did it all
redefines how you
live.
discover and create.
Because Meta couldn't.
But that's not all. I'll show you how it's changing the way I watch, play, and connect with people.
And at the core of entertainment is great content. And what's amazing about Galaxy XR is that it not only offers completely new ways for you to experience all of the world's existing content, we're also offering new experiences that are only possible in XR. And YouTube is the home of not only 2D videos, but spatial content as well. We have a ton of VR 180, auto-spatialized, and 3D user-generated content.
Auto-spatialized?
As you can see, I'm opening up
Wait, are
YouTube
they now
right like
auto-spatializing
this.
180 degrees
And
videos?
YouTube offers a whole range of spatial videos.
Is that
The
something they're
spatial
only
tab
doing
right
now?
Here is a curated set of some of the best VR 180 and 360 videos. Also, for the first time ever, we will have auto-spatialized content from the standard
We look
2D
at the
content
specs
from your
after
favorite YouTube creators.
their event,
And
but
thanks to our gorgeous immersive environments, my personal theater can be anywhere in the world. So while I'm watching golf, I can enjoy this scenic view with this sunset and these clouds. And I'm just going to pull it right back up so that we can watch other videos too. There's also tons of VR 180 videos that I wanted to share with you guys. So why don't we take a look at
new app to auto-spatialize old videos. Yeah, I thought so. That's crazy.
Gemini.
So
where
there's
is
going to be a
this, and
ton of
what's the
videos to
historic
watch, essentially.
significance of this building?
Hopefully that comes to Quest as well.
That's the Royal Crescent in Bath, England. It's a famous row of 30 terraced houses built way back in the late 1700s. It's a really great example of Georgian architecture. Want to know more about its history?
That's okay, Gemini. Thank you.
As Jen is experiencing just a slice of Europe, you're all experiencing just a slice of YouTube XR. But up until now, we've been focused on just a single screen. What if you're like me? What if you love to watch multiple things at once,
Oh, God.
especially sports? That's where YouTube's new
he didn't say
spatial
TikTok
multiview feature
or
comes into play,
Shorts.
offering you a completely new way to watch.
Obviously joking, but
As you can see, this
I know
is
people that have,
perfect for
like,
watching football.
multitasking
And
open
I
on their
just love
phone and
watching this multi-view. You can
TikTok
resize
up
it,
top
you can
and
move it as much as you want.
Instagram,
and
whatever
you
they're
can
called
have
at the
your
bottom.
favorite game play right in the middle like this, and keep track of the 3 games, and that way you don't have to miss.
Okay,
any
this is
moment.
Honestly, this is
that's
how
going
I've been
to
watching
kill
sports
people's
pretty much
attention
every
span
weekend for the last
even
few
faster than it
and I can't
already
imagine
is.
going back to watching in any other way.
That's
But
terrifying. That
entertainment
is terrifying.
doesn't just stop there.
M-
Galaxy
would you be able to
XR
focus on
supports
that?
apps from your favorite streaming services like Netflix. Some of my favorite movies and TV shows are Netflix originals, so let's take a look at what it's like to watch in XR.
I love Netflix, and I'm excited that the Netflix app is available on Galaxy XR. And
Is that another
in
jab?
fact, we're the only XR device with it. I can
It
resize
is.
the windows just like this.
Well, now we know
and
why
I
it
can push
sucks
back
everywhere
just
else.
at the right distance so that I can enjoy my personal theater.
To be fair, it
This
kind of
is actually
sucks here too.
perfect
I'm
for
not
some
even gonna
me
lie. That just kind of looks like the Android app. No, please don't copyright me. Oh my god.
To reveal the most extraordinary story of all.
Well, that's too
the
bad.
story of life on our planet.
Thanks for the donation.
But we see the future of entertainment as not only immersive, but also interactive. In XR, you can be
The
placed
Netflix app,
directly
guys,
into
it's
the
literally
experience
just like
and become a part of movies and
the
shows.
Android
Imagine
app.
not only just watching, but being
Am I
able
right?
to interact and talk with fictional characters.
It needs to get
showcase
an
that,
XR
We're
overhaul.
going to show you one of my favorites, the immersive interactive film Asteroid. This is directed by Doug Liman of The Bourne Identity and other blockbusters, and stars Haley Steinfeld and NFL wide receiver.
Yeah, Netflix
DK
is an
Metcalf.
exclusive,
Jen,
literally.
What do you think?
Sure. We'll show you what we mean by an interactive film.
And honestly, this is just a brief glimpse, a tip of the iceberg of what it's like to have a Gemini Live powered conversation with AI characters. It starts with DK calling.
And it seems like he's calling right now.
Hey there, this is DK Metcalf. Got a moment to chat?
Hi, DK. I'd love to chat. What's the premise of Asteroid, and what are you guys hunting down in the space?
So,
It's nice to
AI
meet you,
characters
too.
in a game?
Asteroid is about a group of folks going to space to mine for riches on an asteroid made of gold and precious gems called Psyche 23. My character is part of this crew, and we're all racing to get there.
Oh no,
before
it's a
anyone else.
movie.
Oh, thanks. I wonder if 혹시 한국
No
팬들을
problem at
위해서
all. I hope you enjoy the movie.
한국 팬들을 위해서 한국말로 인사도 가능하실까요?
네, 그럼요. 한국 팬 여러분 안녕하세요.
I
영화
bet you
아스테로이드 재미있게
it's just
봐주세요.
Gemini in the background,
Wow, that was so cool, DK.
which doesn't make it less impressive.
Well, I can't wait
It's
to watch
just
the movie. I'm
something
very
we've
excited.
had for a very long time.
That's awesome to hear. I really hope you have a good time. Oh, snap. Apologies, I have to cut you off here. Just heard the movie is ready to play. Thanks for the chat.
It's wild how DK is able to do live translation into Korean into his voice in real time. And now we're going to take a look as Jin looks around.
Oh yeah,
a
and
glimpse
poll is
of the
probably a good
immersive
idea.
movie, Asteroid.
People probably cheated on that one because
Hey,
we already
guys.
knew the prize.
Are we sure this thing's gonna be able to fly us back? I mean, it looks pretty bad. Stop whimpering. Go on time, DK. Hey, DK. Hey, man. I'm really sorry, brother. Please don't hurt me.
I feel like the stuff they showed at the very beginning was like incredibly cool, and that's what most people are going to be using it for. And now they're just showing use cases that we've had for years on other headsets, essentially, and showcasing Netflix, which is, a flat screen app.
Temperature's gonna drop 250 degrees, so we should
But
get going.
it doesn't change the fact that it's cool. I just want to see, more hardware specifications, and I want to see more of the use cases like maps, which we saw earlier, or circle to search in AR. Circle to search in AR is probably the coolest thing I've seen ever, period,
Jin, that looks incredible.
Like, how much that's going to help with, like, tutorials and stuff, if you're trying to fix something,
being
say.
able to chat with the characters about their backstories and their perspectives. And the film looked amazing in the headset. I can't wait to watch the whole thing.
But we can go to the next level of interactivity as well. Galaxy XR, with its dual 4K displays, supports incredible gaming. Whether you're playing games natively in Android, we have almost all games available in Play. Whether you're
but they're in
streaming
flat
games
screen.
in from your PC, or
Okay,
of course,
cool.
fully immersive games.
So, as
Here,
all the other
you can see
headsets,
a PC game running on a Galaxy Book. It shows up as a spatial window in XR, so you can play while
It's got
multitasking alongside any apps on the headset.
wireless
With PC
flat
Link,
screen
you
PC
can bring
gaming.
your entire computer into XR,
I'm so confused.
including any input methods like a Bluetooth gamepad or even a keyboard and mouse.
Wait, I thought they were
And
gonna.
one step further, you can even use XR controllers in fully immersive games running directly on the headset.
But where
Okay,
things
but
get really
Steam VR?
interesting is when we invite Gemini in as this AI gaming companion that can come with you pretty much anywhere across virtually any game that you
Okay,
can
see,
get into the headset.
now we're getting into the fun
Take
stuff.
a look at what that looks like.
Because
We're
you
gonna
can
go
ask
into
it to
one of
role
my
play.
most played games ever, the wonderfully whimsical.
No, show a
Stardew
VR
Valley.
game.
Okay, Max, it seems like you're an expert
Imagine
here,
having
but
like,
I'm really new to this game,
you know
and
the
I will
fake AIs in
definitely
Robo
need
Recall.
Gemini's help.
You can essentially have that in any game now in Android XR. Especially if Gemini is still there, if you're streaming from like Steam VR or something. You can essentially have like an AI companion.
I am totally new to this game. I
Like,
have no
I
idea
don't
what
know,
to do first.
Jarvis.
Any tips?
Anyone? Like, I
Looks
think
like
that's
you're playing
sick.
Stardew Valley. Your farm is pretty cluttered with trees, rocks, and weeds. You'll want to clear some of that out and till the soil so you can plant your first seeds.
Oh, I see. And
Okay,
what do
so
I
you
do
no
with
longer have
all
to
this
think
wood,
for yourself
Gemini?
to play games. You can have the AI tell you everything.
You should chop down enough trees to gather
I feel
50
like
wood. Use that to craft a chest so you can store
they're
items you
showing
don't
the
need to
wrong
carry, which will
stuff.
free up inventory space.
Ooh, it seems like I'm getting the hang of it. But hey,
I
if
think
wanna get
they're
to
showing the
Max's
wrong
level,
stuff,
I need
genuinely.
To think long term. Gemini, can you show me some long-term farming strategies on the
I
web?
think there is like really cool
Got
use
it.
cases for this,
One
and they're
moment,
just
please.
showing
I've opened a web search for long-term
the ones that
strategies.
make you think less for yourself.
Just like a great coach, Gemini is the ultimate AI gaming companion. Not only can it help Jen with exactly what she's seeing in the context she's playing the game, it can do things like open up websites and videos so she can learn how to play while she plays. But sometimes games are even more fun.
Oh, you're right. Where
with
did
friends.
Bixby go?
That's right. And Galaxy XR enables me to communicate and stay connected with friends.
I'm
gonna
shocked
go
they
ahead
haven't
and go
shown any
into my
Steam VR game or any
There's
VR
my
game.
gaming
Well, actually, they showed Walkabout Mini Golf, but that's
And let me go ahead and join right
I mean, it's a very fun
now.
game. It's a brilliant game, but if they're boasting about 4K displays and stuff,
Hi,
surely they would
friends.
showcase something
It's
that
so
has,
easy to share my screen, so
you
I'm
know,
gonna go ahead and do
really
that so that they
high-resolution
can see
graphics
what
and
I'm
stuff,
doing
and
here.
they showed a movie.
Hi, Jen. You're playing Stardew Valley.
I
What's this game?
am. I'm a little lost here, but Gemini did help me. She told me to gather enough woods and stuff. Any other tips you guys have?
You know what? Definitely build some chests for the mines.
Oh, thanks, Jewel. That sounds like a good plan. Jewel, by the way, oh my goodness, your avatar looks amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so they copied
It looks like Jewel
Apple's
is also joining from a headset. Avatars in
scanning
Galaxy XR
avatar
use
thing.
advanced first-person perception to accurately track your facial expressions so you can feel more closely connected to the people you're
I
talking
mean, it's
with.
cool,
Jewel is
but
actually an avatar called Likeness from Google, and it's designed to resemble her. And it's a feature that's coming
that's
soon.
creepy.
And Jen
It's,
can also represent herself as
Apple's
an
one is
avatar.
creepy,
In
but
this
this
case,
I think this
she's
is a little
chosen her
creepier.
Samsung Galaxy avatar.
That's a lot
Which is
better.
a great option when you're trying to have some fun.
As you can see,
If it's not
this is how
1:1,
my friend
this
saw
is
me on the
better.
call. And I can customize what I'm wearing, and I can use this fun, expressive way of character across many other apps too.
That
And
mouse
just like
tracking
Joel,
needs
I always
calibration.
wanted pink hair, so I dyed it pink. As you can see, it's following my hand gestures, so I can go ahead and make a heart for you guys like this.
No, I haven't tried the new
So
Apple
much
ones
fun.
actually.
But I probably need to go. Thanks
I did see
everyone
they
for
got a lot
joining.
better though.
Good time.
Still creepy. Still uncanny.
Bye-bye.
What's wrong with the
Amazing.
mouse
Thanks,
tracking
Jen.
though? Surely it's better than that.
And for those of you looking to take the experience even further, optional 6 degrees of freedom controllers are
Oh,
available.
God. Now-
for those of you who want that high precision,
They're way too
high-performance
expensive
gaming
because I saw you guys
experience.
talking about the
And you
price.
can also
that they're
hook up a
$250, I
Bluetooth gamepad
believe.
directly to the headset when you
But
want
the
to play your
reason
favorite
they look
2D
the way they
games.
look, and I
And
don't
for
know how many
added
of you know
convenience,
this,
there's an optional travel
the
case
reason most
to keep your
controllers look the
headset,
same
your battery,
is
and
because
all
it's a
of your
Qualcomm
accessories
reference
safe
design.
while you're on the go.
So,
But this just gives you a brief glimpse as to what's possible in Galaxy XR. Powered by a multimodal conversational AI, XR is redefining not just how we discover and play, it's unleashing completely new experiences that are only possible on this form factor. We can't wait for you all to
no, they're
experience it for
essentially the
yourself
same
live.
thing. They're not inside out
Beyond
tracked. They're the
consumer
same
use
thing as the
cases,
Quest
we're excited
3
how
controllers.
Galaxy XR can also be used
You
by
can tell because they have no
businesses.
cameras.
And to tell us more, please welcome Jerome.
I'm telling you, it's a reference design, so that's why they all look the same. And that's why Pico's looked similar as well
With
when they
XR,
first came out.
We're not just introducing new
So-
technology. We are empowering businesses to drive productivity and efficiency.
I don't know if they copied the Vision Pro,
In
to be honest. They copied some
with
features
Google
from
and
it.
Qualcomm,
But I would
together
certainly say it looks a lot more
industry-leading software
physically
developers
like the Quest Pro
in areas like
than the
immersive
Vision Pro.
collaboration, virtual training, and design.
And the Quest Pro was first.
To take advantage of all that Galaxy XR
Was it? I think it
has
was.
to offer.
Yeah, it was.
Many top enterprise XR apps are coming to Android XR, with developers finding it an easy transition from already established platforms like Snapdragon Spaces. One of the most transformative applications of XR is in healthcare. To share how Galaxy XR will change the healthcare landscape, please welcome Dr. Patrick Shaw.
Okay, XR and healthcare. This is going to be quite interesting to see what they can do here, especially with Gemini. But
Thank you for having me.
we'll do a
I'm
little
an
comparison later
anesthesiologist.
between the
When
Quest
I put
Pro
my patients under general
and this.
anesthesia, they stop breathing. Every day, I'm facing one of the most critical moments in patient care, intubation, which needs the introduction of a tube into the trachea to allow for artificial breathing. Traditionally, learning intubation has relied on mannequins, occasional clinical opportunities, and supervised repetition. But now, extended reality is transforming how we train. With XR, anesthesiologists can step into a fully immersive environment holding a virtual video laryngoscope like the one developed by Medtronic. They can practice navigating clinical scenarios.
Fairly sure we've
different
had something like
anatomies,
this before.
Visualizing vocal cords, inserting the tube, all with realistic haptic feedback and three-dimensional visuals. The benefit? Unlimited practice without risk to patients. Complex scenarios, such as unexpected difficult airway or emergency intubation, can be repeated until mastered.
Has anyone actually done this before?
XR records
I feel
every
you
movement,
guys, there's
allowing for
266
immediate
of us here. Actually,
Was
no,
the angle
293.
correct? Was time
Has anyone
minimized?
done any
Did the
kind of
clinician
training in
avoid dental
VR?
injury? Has the oxygen
Because I
content
feel
always been
it
enough?
doesn't translate.
Has the virtual patient
But I've
survived?
never done it, you see. That's why I
For
want to
educators
ask.
like myself,
But I feel like
XR
it
makes
wouldn't
training
translate.
Scalable. Every resident or fellow can experience the same standardized cases rather than waiting for rare clinical events or access to educators themselves occupied in clinical care.
It
And for
translates?
learners, it builds
Okay,
both
okay. If you say it
confidence and
translates,
competence before ever
then that
entering
must
the
be the
operating
case. Because again, I've never done
We're
it.
excited
But I
to be
feel like,
working with Samsung on
like
advancing the frontiers
physics
of medical teaching.
and stuff. You know what I mean?
Thank you for being a valuable partner with us on this journey.
Thank you, Dr. Schocker. Galaxy XR's impact doesn't stop at medical training. It also extends into how products are designed and brought to life. Take Mondelez, the world's leader in biscuits and cookies. For a brand like Oreo, every package design and merchandising display matter. Using Shapes XR, designers are able to visualize packaging inside a virtual store.
Yeah, but why does the
Adjusting and
store look like a
testing how products are
block of gray?
removing the need for physical mock-ups. Mondelez is also leveraging Galaxy XR's eye tracking to test designs directly with customers in a virtual store, gaining precise insights into where attention naturally goes on the shelf.
Yeah, I see, you know,
On a much
they don't have to
larger
access a
scale,
real store
Samsung Heavy Industries
and
is
have
using
customers
AI
looking at it, you
and
know?
XR to transform shipbuilding. From design to final construction.
Yeah, we have to get through the ads,
They are
guys, because that's really what this is, you know? We have to get through the ads. I see you, I hear your comments.
Giving workers
But as someone said
step-by-step
earlier,
instructions
a lot of companies have
directly in
clearly
their field
sponsored
of view
this.
during training
So this is going to
and
be, you know,
operations.
industry
Samsung,
and
Google, and
less
Qualcomm
entertainment this part, you know what I mean?
develop advanced mobile device management capabilities to make XR
Engines is
deployments
sick, even for
scalable.
us, you know, normal people.
Galaxy
I've
XR
rebuilt, well, I haven't rebuilt an
support
entire engine before,
Android
but
enterprise
we did quite a bit of it.
including everything
And having
from
like a
app
little Jarvis or
distribution
something on the
to
side would have
network
been,
configuration
I would have felt
to
like the
allow
future.
for efficient deployments at scale.
Yeah, do advertise the
We are
Discord,
laying
Miki.
the
Send a message,
foundation
I'll pin
for
it.
smarter, more connected, and more immersive enterprise experiences.
Send a nice
This
message, write something
is
nice.
just the beginning. And what comes next will reshape how businesses learn, operate, and innovate.
Round 2
With
of setup
that,
voting in the
back
Discord,
over
guys.
to Jay and Sharon.
Round 2 coming later today when I wake up at like 3 p.m. For everyone that
Big
missed setup
thank
review,
to
you know?
all our presenters. Today marks a new chapter in innovation. It's a fundamental shift in how we interact with AI and XR. From discovering new places and things and reliving favorite moments, to watching films or sports in an immersive environment, are your favorite apps like Netflix and YouTube, and even transferring ways of working. There are so many ways to take advantage of the infinite screens on
No,
the
it's not
Galaxy
done.
XR
It's not done.
with
They're just
Gemini
talking
as your companion.
ads right now. Well, not ads,
Galaxy
but they're
XR
sponsorships.
will be available
You know what's up.
starting from
You know,
October
a lot of
21st
companies
in the US and Korea
put in money here,
for
so they need to do a little bit of advertising.
$1,799.
Yay, 1.8K. That's how much the Quest Pro cost. And
Or
actually, it cost that in euro.
$149 a month for 12 months.
Wait, a subscription for a headset? Oh no, wait, it's like it's a loan, is it?
But wait,
Like for a
there's
car.
more.
Oh
At
god.
lunch, every
When you need to
Galaxy
pay
XR
monthly
will
for your
come with a
headset,
Explore pack,
that's when
which will
you
let
know
enjoy
it's
the
bad.
best of Android XR right out of the gate.
Explore
That's right,
pack?
Jay. We want you all, as the earliest users of Galaxy XR and Android XR, to be able to take this journey with us. That's why, for a limited time, we're introducing the Explorer Pack. It's the ultimate package for you to explore what's possible on Galaxy XR. Let me take you through what it includes. As we've shown, Gemini is an integral part of the Galaxy XR experience, allowing you to control your apps.
Oh,
ask
Quest Pro was
questions,
1K
and
after
take
like
action with
2 or
just
3
a
months.
conversation.
But originally, I
To
think
get
it
the
launched at
most
like
out of Gemini, we're giving
1.5K
you
in
12
dollars and
months of
1.8K
Google
in
AI
euro.
Pro on us.
And I got a credit card just to buy it because I love
Galaxy XR
making
gives
bad
you
life
an
choices.
incredible immersive watching experience. And this really shines with our YouTube app, reimagined for XR. To maximize your YouTube experience and access all of your 2D, 3D, and VR content ad-free, we're also including YouTube Premium for 12 months.
Okay, buy it, guys. Buy it, guys.
This gives
buy
you
it,
access
guys.
to YouTube
We need
Music's
YouTube
catalog
Premium.
of 300 million tracks without interruptions as well. Next, live TV, movies, and shows.
When you're of Gemini Pro
come
isn't
alive on the
exclusive to
infinite
this. I'm
screen.
fairly sure you get it with the Pixels
If you're
as well.
in the US, the Explorer pack also includes YouTube TV for only
If you're in the
$1
US.
a month for 3 months.
If you're in
And
the
for
US,
those in
nowhere
Korea,
else.
You'll get
Everywhere
6
else?
months of TVing's premium plan.
No.
Watching sports is a unique experience in Galaxy XR.
YouTube Premium for
And the
1.8K,
NBA
a
season
steal.
is just tipping off. So, we're offering those in the
I'll pin it,
US
I'll pin
the
it.
NBA League Pass for the entire season on us.
There we go. It's pinned.
And in Korea, you'll get 12 months
Want
of
to
the
connect with
sports
the
pass
community.
from Coupang Play.
Did
so
you get,
can
like,
immerse yourself in your
ChatGPT
favorite
to write
sports.
that?
Galaxy XR has access to millions of apps on Google Play. And to get you started, you'll also get Google Play Pass for 12 months. So you can try out over 1,000
No, Gemini
2D
isn't
games
exclusively
and apps
Samsung. That's
without
Bixby.
ads or in-app
Gemini
purchases.
is Google. Gemini is made by
We're
Google.
also really excited about the apps designed
Gemini wrote.
specifically for XR. Check
That's
out
gold.
the Made for
Let me show
XR
you.
badge on Google Play.
Look, I've got it here.
You'll see apps like Status Pro's NFL
To be fair,
Pro
my phone
Era,
thinks it's a Pixel, so...
Project Pulsar from
Look at that.
Adobe, Asteroid, and
Gemini.
Calm, which we're also including in
It's a
the
Google
Explorer
thing.
pack. And that's alongside all the Google and Samsung apps we've reimagined for XR.
Yeah, I'm just getting bullied now because
We're
I'm not
really
in the US.
excited to begin this journey as explorers together.
Bring back
We're just
Bixby.
getting
Oh,
started,
you'd like that,
and
wouldn't
there'll
you?
be even more
Especially
content
that
and
one they
apps
brought in.
coming soon to Android XR.
No, wait. No, she had
Thank
a different
you.
name, didn't she? Remember Samsung made an AI chat, like, avatar thing? Oh, that did not last long. That only lasted a few months, I believe.
Samsung's role is to take innovation to scale and move the concept of XR to everyday life. With Android XR, we're bringing powerful AI
I need to turn
the
my AC
largest
off.
constellation of devices and services
There we go.
to deliver truly unique XR experiences. We're also really excited about the AI glasses that we're currently building together with Google. Imagine our Galaxy ecosystem of AI phones, watches,
Yes.
and rings
Very
becoming
much.
the hub and input devices. One more thing. We're working
One
with
more
two
thing?
of the most
They did the one more
forward-thinking
thing.
brands in
They
eyewear,
stole that from Apple,
Warby
guys.
Parker and Gentle Monster, to introduce new devices that fit into your lifestyle.
Clap, everyone. Clap. We're getting AI glasses.
We brought mobile AI to millions of people, and we will continue with XR. This is the exciting future that awaits. So, stay tuned. Thank you.
Okay, cool. We are finally getting a video. Oh, these are of AI glasses. Still cool, though. How many copyright strikes can I get in this video? That was the shortest advertisement ever and showed absolutely nothing. Oh my god. Wait, is that it? No. No, please tell me they had, like, they have Wi-Fi problems. No. Oh. Is that it? That's... Oh my god. That's it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, lovely. YouTube recommended. Very nice. Let's not watch any of these. Let's switch back to the live scene. Okay, we are going to now go onto the Samsung website. Is it literally just called Galaxy XR? Yes, it is. Okay, well, at least they have a normal naming scheme, somewhat. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at this now. So here we have the website. I will actually... what I'll do is I will... Oh, God. It's not... Oh, wow. YouTube not YouTube. Windows multitasking actually working for once. This is amazing. Okay. Here we go. So, this is the page. Does this look AI generated? I hope it's not. But anyway, let me grab the Quest Pro and we are going to compare because people were saying it looks like the Vision Pro. I disagree. As a matter of fact, I mean, I don't really see the connection to the Vision Pro. Even the front doesn't super look like the Vision Pro, I don't think. Like, it's way more curved. You know what I mean? It's way more curved on the nose part. Anyway, let me go grab the thing. Here it is. So, here we have the Vision Pro, and as you can see, that's actually, wow, that is shockingly, wow, actually, that is, including the rear, look at that. Is this also some kind of Qualcomm reference design or something? Because that is shockingly almost the same. Except it's thinner. It's thinner than this. For sure, in the front. But other than that, it's almost identical, actually. The similarities are shocking. I mean, the front is clearly not the same because the camera's here. Oh, wow, I touched the front. I hate myself now. But, okay, let's scroll down a little bit and take a quick look at the specs. So, this is the... So, wait, can I actually buy it now? Like, if I were to buy it, is it going to show my address? Am I signed in? No, I'm not. Okay, so it won't show my address, I don't think. No, definitely not letting you look at my location, Google. Doesn't really matter. I've leaked my address like 16 million times anyway. So this says Samsung XR US. What if I change US to like PL? Oh. Yeah, well, to be fair, I kind of expected that. So, not available in Europe yet. Wait. Wait. Wait, we have to find out. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. This is going towards my Samsung Galaxy XR fund. I'm not getting another credit card just to get this one. Nothing. Nothing. Well, that's disappointing. Instead, let's take a look at the store page and the actual specs of the thing and do a little bit of talking about it, you know? See actual size. I thought I would get to maybe see the actual size in like Google Gemini AR, but apparently not. 1.2 LB. What is LB? Is that stone? No. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in the EU. I don't do this. Whatever this is. Is pound. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, I was going to say let's go get the scale and weigh the Quest Pro, but we're not going to do that because we're not going to wake up my girlfriend. But hey, thank you. Thank you so much for the donation again. Are these showing up, by the way? Are these showing up? Or are they just really low? I can bring them back up again now, surely. The donations, because I can't hear them. So, okay, I've brought them back up now. But yeah, 1.8K again. God. Actually, wait. This is the first time ever that a tech product might be cheaper in the EU. You know? Because all tech products seem to be more expensive in the US now, and I think it's because of the tariffs and stuff. So, for the first time ever, it might actually end up being cheaper. To be fair, it probably won't be that much cheaper. It'll probably be like 1.5K. So does the 1.8K include the $100 reserve discount? I don't think it does. I don't think it does, to be honest. So I think you're kind of taking away the $100 from this. But anyway, let's take a look at the specs. God, I'd love to tell you that I know the like specs of the Quest off by heart, but I don't. So we have not much to compare this to be honest. But it has 95% DCI-P3. Very nice, but to be fair, it's an OLED. It's very difficult not to get something like this on an OLED. 90 hertz. What? Up to upon service request. What the hell? Wait. Okay, well, let me... First of all, let's just move this a tiny bit to... Oh, you're off now? Well, see ya. Hopefully we'll see you on the Discord later. Let's move this here. I just realized... Sorry about that. The live stream was in the way. Sorry, the live chat was in the way, actually. And Samsung's page is all white, so that doesn't make it much better. But am I the only one that's slightly confused about 90 hertz up to upon you have to open a service request to ask for 90 hertz? Wasn't the Quest 3 120? The Quest 2 was 120. The Quest 1 was... The Quest 1 was... Was the Quest 1 72 or 90? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. It's on the wall there. I'll pick it up if I have to. But... That's crazy. You have to actually, like... Imagine... Hello... Whoa. Yeah, no, definitely not. I don't know what I just did there. Imagine, like, having to email Samsung and be like, hello, I would like to have 90 hertz on my Samsung Galaxy XR headset. Please unlock. And then they email you back and they're just like, no. No, not for you. It's... No. What the hell? That is kind of like the Quest 2, though. The Quest 2 originally launched with 90, right? And then they did the software update to 120. That was a big thing. That was a big deal right there. Custom ROMs, I highly doubt it, and let me tell you why. Google's actually moving away from their politics of open sourcing stuff. It sucks hard, especially since I develop custom ROMs. So, like, Pixels used to have their kernel be open sourced. It's no longer. Also, Google used to release their quality release patches, QPRs. I believe it was one time every quarter. Yeah, because you'd have, every quarter you'd get a quality release patch. And now they do it only once half a year, I believe. That's the info we're getting anyway over at CR Droid. So they're like open sourcing stuff less and less, and they're making things harder to actually put onto the phone. So like I'm on Android 16 on my phone because it's running CR Droid, but it still doesn't have the latest quality release patch. I mean, it does, but it's like the Pixels have a completely different quality release patch. It's like they give the Pixels all the new features, all the new looks and everything, and all the other devices, no. You're older. You don't get that. You get that like once every half a year. Samsung has a history of locking bootloaders. That as well. That plus on Samsung, it's going to be terribly difficult anyway because they have Knox. And with Knox, if you trip that, you're never going back. So nobody really wants to do it on Samsung devices anyway. No one wants to do OEM unlocking because it's just not worth it. So, no, you get security patches. The quality release patches aren't security patches. Security patches are something entirely different. So we get security patches, no problems. I don't get quality release patches. So it's like Android 16 is out, but we are on QPR 1, but it's no different from QPR 0. So if that makes any sense. So I don't think that we will be installing custom ROMs on this. It sucks. I do wonder whether Android is going to open source Android XR. Because if they do, then that brings a whole new universe to say the Oculus Go. You guys remember the Oculus Go? Remember we actually we got bootloader unlocking for the Oculus Go. So imagine they actually open source Android XR and someone gets it onto the Oculus Go. That would be insane. That would be crazy. Like Lineage actually has a version for that one Android massive Android touchscreen thing that they used as a whiteboard. So Lineage XR could start being a thing. Like, I'd love that. That would be fire. But I highly doubt they're going to do it. If they do it, mad props to them. But yeah. Let's actually, I'm going to switch to the live scene for 2 seconds, guys, just so that I can open a side-by-side. Let's do a comparison to the Quest 3 real quick. So I'm going to open up VR Compare here because they're actually very good at providing specifications. And we're going to compare it to the Quest 3 at first, okay? We're going to compare it to the Quest 3. Am I still in focus, by the way? I feel like I keep moving away from the screen and keep losing focus. There we go. Okay, cool. I don't have my live peeking thing on, so let's switch back to the display. And here we have Project Pulsar. What the hell is Project Pulsar? Whatever. So you do not get the controllers included? No. Samsung financing, paying for installments. Damn, you guys in the US have a lot of options, actually. That's pretty handy if you actually wanted this thing and knew you could afford it in the long run. Oh yeah, prescription lens. Oh yeah. 175 was 250. Oh, okay. Okay. Still, very expensive for controllers. I don't think the Quest Pro controllers were that expensive. And they're definitely a lot more tech, you know? Okay, so let's compare. To the Quest 3. So the Quest 3 has 2064 by 2208 per eye. So this is obviously better. And it's micro OLED, so it's automatically better. I'd like to check out the visible FOV. So Quest 3's visible FOV is 103 horizontal and 96 vertical. Here we have 109 horizontal and 100 degrees vertical. So it actually has a wider FOV than the Quest 3, which already has a pretty decent FOV, if you ask me. Like, definitely better. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just get immersed too much, but I definitely don't notice the boxes, you know, on the side, the flaps, as some people call them. No one calls them that. But yeah, so that's not bad. This is terrible, though. What the actual hell are they thinking? Why? How do they look at absolutely everything else on the market and decide 90 Hz was enough? Like, no one's doing that anymore. No one. Not anymore, anyway. Like, companies used to, but now that's just a big no-no. Like, even the Vision Pro has gone to 120. Damn. Anyway, let's compare it to the Vision Pro. Like, if someone was looking at these two side by side. So the Vision Pro has a 3660 by 3200. So this has a higher resolution. Okay. Vision Pro also has 100 Hz instead of 90, so. Where's the... Aww. VR Compare doesn't have the Vision Pro's FOV. Well, that's a shame. So we don't get to compare the FOV. That's just unfortunate right there. Unless someone has it from like Reddit or something. But yeah, camera supports 3D capture. Yeah, 6.5 megapixel. Resolution may vary depending on use case. What? What? Wait, your resolution doesn't... There is no resolution. 6.5 megapixels is not a resolution. Well, like, okay, I guess theoretically you could, but like, and your megapixels, your megapixels don't just automatically change depending on use case. You know what I mean? Like, that's a hardware thing. You can't increase or decrease your megapixels. Unless, of course, you're taking a photo or something, and your camera just decides it's going to use less megapixels. Which, and then there's, you know, when it combines all the pixels into a smaller amount, like, I think it's called pixel binning. It's, yeah, reading the camera, not displaying. Yeah, that's my point. That's my point, you see. Like, my phone has 48 megapixels, but it bins that all down to 12. So... maybe that's what they mean? I don't know. 2 high-resolution pass-through cameras, 6 world-facing tracking cameras, 4 eye-tracking cameras, 5 inertial movement units, measurement, not movement, 1 depth sensor, 1 flicker sensor. Okay, supports iris recognition. Okay, so we get eye unlock. I don't think they even mentioned that during the event was very weird anyway, wasn't it, guys? They mentioned no hardware specifications in the event. It's like and it ended so abruptly. It was so weird. 6 microphones, 2 speakers, audio playback. I don't know why they feel the need to include this. I sure hope my Android device from 2025 can do all of this. Video playback, useless. Why would you? Why? Like, you do not have 8K to work with if you have this per eye. You cannot see the 8K. Am I stupid? I'm probably stupid. Like, am I getting this wrong or something? You cannot see 8K on a non-8K display. Am I stupid? Plus, who's watching 8K movies? Everyone that has an 8K movie anywhere, put your hand up in the comments section. I want to see you. It means the video won't stutter. I mean, that's great, but like, you know what I mean? 8K is combined. It is combined, but you know, when you're looking at the two displays, you're not seeing a combined resolution. It's per eye, which means each eye is showing 4K. You can't stretch the display across the two eyes to get 8K. That's not how it works. So, you know. Plus, no one watches 8K. If you watch 8K, I don't know, you must be on a different planet. Video playback. Yes, HDR10, very nice. HDR10, very good, very good. What? Come on. Like, you can't watch a full movie. Am I? The Quest Pro was not 2.5. The Quest Pro surely was longer than this, right? Surely. Two hours is that's I'm So one thing's for sure, you know, the cool use cases of going out and asking Gemini to give you, like, you know, a path somewhere, that's just not happening. That's because if you go outside and you're using navigation and GPS, which are the most power hungry things in an Android device, well, any device actually for that matter, you are not getting 2 hours out of that. Like, probably like 1.5. That's crazy. 2.5 hours is not bad for you. I think it's, I don't know. I think it's pretty bad. Yeah, I know the Vision Pro has 2.5 hours, but that's just not, I never said that was good. 2.5 hours viewing a movie in 8K, maybe? Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe 2 hours isn't bad. Maybe that's, like, what's the Quest 3 have anyway? Like, how much do you guys get out of your Quest 3? Surely you can plug, like, a power bank or something into it and have it, you know, use it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Galaxy XR can be used while charging the battery. Okay, cool. So theoretically speaking, you can walk around with a power bank if you were going to wear this thing outside and have it navigate you. That's good news. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. I actually think that's pretty fine. You know, you kind of have to, you have to find a balance, I guess, you know? So I feel like that's pretty okay. Wi-Fi 7, very nice. Oh, this is actually a shame. I have a story for you guys. I was going to have a video for you guys about if Wi-Fi 7 could help your wireless VR experience. Of course, none of our devices have Wi-Fi 7, but I just wanted to know. Well, my phone does, but you know, I wanted to know if a good router that supports Wi-Fi 7 could also help you with wireless PCVR. And we were in talks with a company. Well, they actually reached out and they suggested the video, and I thought it was a great idea. And then, you know, I don't know what happened. I feel like I forgot to respond, and then it came through in my inbox, and I'm like, damn. You see, I'd say I didn't get the notification, but that would be a lie. So that's an awful shame. Awful shame. That was going to be a really fun video, especially since I'm really big into networking. If you guys want to know something super cursed, my Netgear router is running Asus WRT. My Netgear router is running Asus WRT. So, damn. But I will experiment. I will eventually probably get that router. It's really cool. It's running OpenWRT by default, which is fire. I absolutely love that. But I think Linus made a video on it there like 2 days ago or something. But if you guys know anything about networking, you know how fire OpenWRT is. Bluetooth 5.4 up to. Very nice. 54 to 70, that's all right, I think. That's all right. That's actually, or is that really good? I don't know. I think I have 60. I believe I'm at 60. So I'd be somewhere right in the center here, almost, you know? Vision correction? What does this mean? This could be misinterpreted. I hope it means automatic IPD, essentially, and not, you know, it can fix your eyesight, which it probably can't, considering you can buy prescription lenses for it. And then supports vision correct. Wait, vision correction is said to be a feature, and then its Galaxy XR supports vision correction through separately purchasable optical inserts. So it is what I originally thought, but it's not a feature. It's just an additional product. In that case, a vision correction is not a feature. If your device doesn't do it by default, it's not a feature. Please, someone tell them that. In that case, I don't know, the Quest could have vision correction down as a feature. No, you see, it's not auto IPD, because I thought it was auto IPD, and then down here it says Galaxy XR supports vision correction through. So it is literally like having prescription lenses. 120 pounds with forehead cushion, so you can use it without the forehead cushion. Intriguing. Weight may vary depending on whether light shield is attached or not. That's fairly standard. Separate battery weighs. Oh, so you... Oh. See, okay, this kind of sucks. They didn't speak about this at all. Because this is a feature. It seems the battery is detachable. Well, it's either the battery is detachable, or you can have an additional battery. And they didn't mention that or that. So... Like... Oh, no, wait. I'm wrong. I am wrong. It's... What? Wait, how did I... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I missed it. I do apologize, guys. This one's on me. I thought the battery was in the back. I'm really dumb. I don't know how I missed that. Sorry, guys. It is 5 a.m. 5:18 a.m. right now, so my brain is not up to scratch. But the battery is separate like the Vision Pro. That sucks. That sucks. And do you know why that sucks? Because you can use it while you're charging the battery. Which means that even if you did want to take a power bank with you, you'd essentially be carrying 2 power banks. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Why would they not put it on the back? That's the dumb part of the Vision Pro that they copied. There's no reason for that. The Quest Pro proved it. The Quest Pro proved there was absolutely no reason to put the battery on a wire. That's so dumb. Why would they copy that part of the Vision? This is what I meant, guys. This is what I meant. When I said that companies tend to follow Apple in the dumbest ways possible, this is what I meant. Is it true that the new MacBook comes without a charger? Please tell me that's not true. I read that somewhere today and I didn't verify. But it's like Apple started doing it. Everyone else started doing it, you know? They removed the headphone jack. Every other company did it. It's like they all copy Apple in the dumbest possible ways that are completely unnecessary. It's... Oh. Let's check out the key features. View no ticket can buy, so... very nice image showcasing that here. Ask away from anywhere. Makes sense. They showcase that. Yeah, no charger with the MacBook. Damn. Oh, why, like... Is their excuse again that people have power delivery chargers at this point? Next year, guys, all these headsets are going to have the battery separate. Because everyone's going to have a battery from last year's, you know? That's going to be the excuse. Instant insights, the whole world. So this is very Gemini-oriented. Hands down, easy to use. Don't just look back, go back. Damn, that's... Okay, yeah, that was very futuristic. Lightweight and comfortable, the perfect combination. Very nice. Great battery life, even better experiences. I don't know about great battery life. I feel... You know what? No, I don't feel... You know, I was going to give them a pass on the 2 hours battery life because I thought the battery was in the back and they had, like, space constraints. No, they didn't have space constraints. They literally did not have space constraints. Power... You know what I want to know? I want to know how many milliamp hours that battery bank has. Yeah, 2 hours when connected to an external battery. Yeah, that's what I mean. It says show more. Maybe it shows the milliamp hours. Yeah, because this is what I want to check. Because imagine they have, like, I don't know, some stupid number, like 5,000 milliamp hours in this thing. That would be the dumbest thing ever. Like, they should have used silicon carbide batteries. They would have gotten so much more out of it. What the hell are they doing? Expand your workspace in XR. Okay, let's press up to 2.5 hours when watching content. Yeah, so they're obviously not going to give us the milliamp hours. Someone's going to have to take that apart, and I bet you it's going to be iFixit. Wait, 2 hours with the battery? Yeah, no, this is the only battery. The battery is not on the headset. It is not in the headset. This is the battery. The battery is on a wire. Unless I'm stupid again, but no, I'm definitely getting this right this time. The people of the comment section told me, so it must be true. Plus, look at it. There is no other battery in this thing. Battery pack. Is it a standard USB battery bank? Let's open. Let's zoom in. Let's do some quick analysis. I don't know. I think that's proprietary, guys. That seems to be rather proprietary, if I do say so myself. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. It's exactly like the Vision Pro. Yeah, so people are saying it is the same. And it's heavier than the Quest 3. Someone actually weighed it. GG. I can't weigh it. I can't go get the scales right now. Oh. Okay, well, so let me bring up the live scene again, and I'm actually gonna move the comment section over to here so that I can read them, so it looks like I'm talking to you guys. Okay, well, this is... I don't know. I don't know what to think, guys. What are you guys thinking? I have the live chat fired up right here, so if you see me looking here, I'm looking at live chat. Originally, I thought, like, wow, I'm going to be, like, super tempted to buy this thing. It's, you know, the Gemini features are really cool and stuff. Obviously, I don't have the money for it, but maybe I would, you know, save up or something. To be honest, it has so many downsides. It's, like, it's very clearly a first-generation product. Like, would I be correct in saying that? Would you guys agree with me there? Like, I feel they don't really know their audience that well yet. I feel like that's the problem. They're going into a space where they don't know the audience. An example of a company that knows their audience very well is actually Meta. You're going to hate me for this, but it is Meta. They make their devices cheap, Sure, that comes with downsides in other places, but they make their devices cheap. They give us the specs that are actually necessary. That's the most important part. Like, please don't hate me for saying that. I'm not sponsored by Meta, but it is an example of a company that actually knows this space rather well. I hope that Valve one-ups them there. I really hope so. Very soon. Hopefully we will have the deck card launching. But you are truly disappointed. Yeah, same here. 4K OLED with only 90 hertz. See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. It is an example of the product not going towards the correct audience, really. And I don't know what their audience is, you see. This is why I'm so confused. I feel like, once again, Samsung did try to copy Apple. Because, yeah, those two companies copy each other together, let's be honest. In certain places, one copies one. In other places, one copies the other. I'm team Android all the way, but I'm not going to deny that whatsoever. And I feel like here they copied them in all the wrong places. Like, Apple is not the company you should be trying to one-up here. Like, am I wrong in thinking that? I don't think so. I do wonder how many people are going to buy it. I wish them all the best. I really do. I don't want this thing to be a flop, because if it is, they're not going to want to make more. But PC Link only works with the Galaxy Book. Like, that's another, like, what the hell are you doing? Obviously, let's be real. Virtual Desktop's going to launch on that thing probably really quickly, just like it did on the other devices when they were coming out. But they should have definitely implemented something like that directly into the headset. That is another example of them not knowing their audience. What the hell are they doing? They've got Android XR at their fingertips, and they didn't implement something that basically every other headset out on the planet has. The Vive has it. The standalone Vive. Oh, I forgot the name right now. Oh, the standalone Vives have it anyway. All the Picos headset have it. All the Quest headsets have it. Like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know, guys. I'm actually rather disappointed. Virtual Desktop is already out for it. Check Signal. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. He's so fast. The Virtual Desktop developer, guys. He is so fast. Oh, it is. It actually is. That's crazy. That's crazy cool. Look at that. I wish I could show this to you in a better manner, but look at that right there. It's actually, can I zoom in? I can. Here we go. Look at that. Made for XR. That is so cool. I need a better way of focusing that. If I could wireless focus on this camera would be amazing. But that is they are the Virtual Desktop developer is actually insane. Absolute mad lad. Like, getting that out this quickly, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's on the Play Store, you see. We're going to see so many made for XR apps on the Play Store now. It's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. Probably going to have like a new tab for it as well. Probably like download on your headset. It's going to be implemented into Android. Really cool. He did say it was easy to port, but didn't expect him to have it out day one, to be honest. That's absolute mad. Not familiar with the app Mirrors PC. What it does is it not only mirrors the PC, but it also allows you to play PC VR games on your headset wirelessly, and gives you like a ton of options as well, like bitrate, resolution, and things like that. A lot of those things that, by default companies don't really give you access or permission to change. Virtual Desktop actually allows you to play around with that and fine-tune your experience to make it the best it can possibly be, dependent on, of course, your Wi-Fi network and things like that. I feel like that's almost an ad for Virtual Desktop, but to be honest, like, I bought the thing fair and square on multiple different headsets, and I absolutely love the app, so I'm allowed to say whatever the hell I want about it. Only Google services can bring this device to mass market. Only Google services. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. If Google services existed on the Quest, there would be no competition. You could do all this on the Quest. But I'm not... do you guys remember we actually spoke about this? I believe Ballsworth was talking about it. The Play Store on the Quest. that he wanted to do it, like Meta wanted to do it, but Google said no. Please correct me if I'm wrong, please do. But if my mind is correct, if my memory is correct, that was actually a thing. Like, they wanted the Google Play Store, they wanted Google Play services on the Quest, and Google denied it, which, just like, Google is going downhill. First, all the open sourcing stuff that they're now removing on Android and stuff, again, that pains me real bad because I work with this kind of stuff. I feel like I said stuff like 6 million times in that sentence. I'm sorry, guys. It is 5:30 a.m. right now. But yeah, they reached out to Google and denied it. Yeah, I thought so. I remember that. Balls said it in one of his Instagram AMAs. Yeah, exactly like I thought. So it's like, oh, I don't know. I want someone to unlock the Quest and just force Google Play service. You can, if we manage to unlock the recovery, you can force gaps onto anything. Would it work though? Would it not like run out of memory? I don't know. Probably would run out of memory, to be honest. But yeah, let me get a poll going for us, guys. Let me get a poll going. So, okay, what do you think of the new Galaxy XR? And the answer is going to be good, the answer is going to be bad, and the answer is going to be meh. I feel like a lot of people are going to respond with meh, to be honest. I don't know. I'm going to be... I can't respond to my own poll. I was going to respond with good. But, you see that? No, I should have added more stuff, to be honest. Should have added more options to that poll, because... No, to be honest, I think I'm leaning more towards meh. It's very good in certain ways, and then just completely collapses on everything. Again, feels very much like a first-gen device. I mean, doesn't feel, I don't have it, but sounds and looks very much like a first-gen device. And again, like Samsung and Google don't entirely know their audience yet, that's kind of what it feels like. Do a star rating? Actually, I believe that might be a really good idea. Yeah. You know what? So let's see the responses here on this poll, and we're gonna do a star rating. So where do we see the responses? Okay, so Matt was 73%, 44 people voted. Very nice, thank you guys for interacting. Let's do stars now. So instead of stars, we're gonna do it out of 5. So I'm just gonna do 5 options. Oh, I can't do 5 options. This is a shame. Okay, so we have to do it out of 4. So we have 4 options. It's out of 4. Okay. Yeah, we can't do 5. So how much do you give it out of 4? Essentially. Wait, people gave it a 4? Who gave it a 4? Guys, 2 is gonna win again. That's essentially meh. Okay, so that's rather, conclusive, I would say. A lot of people just kind of feel meh about it, which, again, makes sense. I believe the same. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Was it worth it staying awake basically all night for this event? And do you know why? It was. Because you guys are here. And because I got to have coffee, and any excuse to have coffee is a good excuse. So, damn. I don't know. I guess I sort of expected more. And you can say that I am slightly disappointed. If it had 120 hertz, that would already make it alright. But the fact that it has 90 is just unacceptable in 2025. I'm going to say it. It is unacceptable in 2025. And people are going to be like, oh, you can't see the difference. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, when the Quest 2 updated from 90 to 120, everyone could see the difference. And if you can't, I don't know what to tell you, honestly. I genuinely, that's like telling me you cannot see the difference between 1080p and 4K on my 65-inch TV. It's like, yes, I have had people tell me that. You are from a different planet, sir. You need to get your eyeballs checked. 90 if service say yes. Yes. If 90 if service say yes. 90 hertz is okay on the Quest Pro. I agree with that. Quest Pro is 90 hertz and it's fine for you. I agree with that. I use the Quest Pro and I think 90 is all right. But you can definitely see the difference between 120. You can definitely see it. That's what I'm arguing, you know? I'm not arguing 90 is crap. I'm saying you can definitely see that difference. And for that price tag in 2025, that should be essential. Like, the fact that 90 isn't even default out of the box is mind-blowing. That is mind-boggling. Mickey, what did you hide? I want to see this. No, someone just sent a bunch of poops. Why'd you hide it? Why'd you hide that message? There's no need to hide the poops. Someone's just describing their opinion. Oh, I don't know. I feel like that's how I feel about this headset. I just don't know. There was so much good, and then I went onto the specs, and for 1.8K, it's bad. That's called flooding. I don't know if it was flooding. It was like 12 poops. Okay, maybe not. That's not 12. That's not 12. What's the poll for? The poll's for like how many stars out of 4 would you give the Gemini XR? Sorry, not the Gemini XR, the Galaxy XR. Like how many stars? Actually, should we end it? Let's end the poll. See how much it got. Did someone give it a 1? Okay, someone actually gave it a 1. So a lot of people also voted 3. Interesting. We had 47 votes again. Yeah. We have to wait for Valve, guys. We essentially have to wait for Valve. That's it. I feel like it's the only save at this point is the Valve headset. Also, I want to get your opinion on this. I know we have a lot of leaks and we have a lot of rumors, but, you know, completely ignoring everything we know, or if you don't want to ignore it, don't ignore it, but I'm going off of, you know, basing we don't know much. Do you think the Valve deck card is going to do standalone PCVR through Proton, or do you think it's going to be a wireless headset primarily focused towards wireless PCVR streaming and then potentially have like an additional puck or something with more computing power to do PCVR with Proton? I want to get your guys' opinion on this because I know it's heavily debated what people actually think, and it's going to be interesting, you know? Like, are they going to fit all the computing power into the headset to actually make it do Proton PCVR, or will it be, you know, primarily focused towards wirelessly streaming from a PCVR headset? People are hoping for SteamOS, absolutely, but that would mean PC VR with Stream Deck, you know? It sounds like it'll be a Steam Deck like for VR purposes. Yeah, well, that's what we're all hoping for, essentially. But I wanted to get your guys' opinion on how likely you think it is for it to have a puck, a wireless computing puck, essentially. Because, you know, with the amount of computing power that you need to fit into that headset and the cooling and all of that to actually make it play PC VR games, even with Proton, that would make it really heavy, I feel. You know what I mean? So the only way they might be able to do that correctly is with a wireless compute puck. That's what I feel, you know? But we'll see very soon, hopefully. You know, the holiday season is coming up. And Q4 is upon us. So supposedly, according to the leaks, they will hopefully be giving us something soon. The price is not going to allow a good enough screen in the Steam frame. So you think it's going to have a crappy screen? I don't know. The price. Well, that depends, you know. It depends what price they actually go for. I know we have leaks, I know we have rumors, but kind of, I don't know. I hope I hope it's cheaper than this. That's for sure. I hope it's cheaper than this. Now I don't think it's going to be under 1K. If we're lucky, they're going to make it $999.99. If we're lucky. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be less than 1K. It's not going to be a Quest competitor, you know? It's not going to be a Quest competitor. You're not interested if they aren't going OLED. I get that. I 100% understand that. Once you've gone OLED, you can't go back. It's like the Quest 1 is, you know, Meta's only headset with OLED, and it's still more beautiful than any of the other devices. That is just the truth. Like, it is absolutely the truth. Oh, you cannot beat OLED. You just can't. So if they're not going with OLED, but I think they will. It's Valve. They're going to want this headset to be kind of like the Index, you know, last people for years to come, and essentially people not upgrade or switch for years to come. So, you know, Cass and Chary uploaded an XR review 1 hour ago. Hell yeah. Okay, we're going to watch this, guys, and then we're going to go back to sleep. I have to support Cass and Chary. They're absolutely amazing people. Every time I've been in Rotterdam, we've essentially met up and hung out and had some amazing experiences with them, honestly. They showed me around Rotterdam the first time I was there, so incredible. So yeah, absolutely do need to give them our support. Do make sure to actually, you know, go watch the video, give them a like, give them a view, and we're gonna fire it up here now. Let's see. Fire this up top so that I can still see live stream. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that explains so much. I saw that they were in New York, and now I see it. Wait. But this event wasn't in New York, right? So they must have been in New York for something else? Where is this? Oh, I'm sure they'll say during the video anyway. Let's watch this. So, switching to display. And play? I think I just pressed play. Okay, do not question me.
Samsung's back with the Galaxy XR. Yes, we finally have the name, price, release date, controllers confirmed, and major specs dropped. This is the headset we've been waiting on, and I was lucky enough to get some extended hands-on time with it at the Galaxy event in New York. I'm Cass, XR Explorer for the past 8 years,
okay.
And I'm here.
So it was New York, and can I just say the video editing and the content? It's so professional. Like, this is kind of what I'm trying to move towards. I'm not sure if you guys noticed 2 videos back, I actually uploaded another experiment video, and I'm trying to get back into that and kind of diversify and not just do news videos, because that's, I know, what a lot of people are actually coming to the channel for as well. And in case you guys don't know, we also launched the Polish channel, where I am doing dubbing on tech and just more broad content as well. So that does have English subtitles and will have English dubbing as well, in case you guys are interested. You can find that by just searching for Mysticle, I believe, or Miki can post a link. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to say that we are also pushing towards more this kind of content as well. It's I don't know, I just really like it. It's very professional, you know, the B-roll and stuff just makes it seem nicer than just, you know, me putting in the same kind of B-roll from trailers and stuff. So I want to start getting into making my own B-roll and things like that. So just giving you a little hint towards what's coming.
To break down everything you need to know. Quick heads up, Samsung covered the trip, but as always, this is my honest take, so subscribe to stay jacked in and join me beyond reality. So, Galaxy XR is a standalone mixed reality headset, and it's not just Samsung working alone. The headset is the result of a huge collaboration with Google and Qualcomm. It runs on the new Android XR platform, which is a big deal because it means support for all Android apps in the Play Store, so the ecosystem is already massive. Think Gmail, YouTube, Google Maps, and
I feel like that's a very big part of it, you know? The fact that it's running the Android ecosystem is going to be its biggest upside for people. That is going to be the biggest upside, because a lot of the other things are just not really there. But the fact that it has Gemini, the fact that it has the Google Play Store, the fact that it has Google Play services, that is going to be what people are going for, you know? Miki's going to sleep. Okay, good night, Miki. Good night. Thanks for posting the link, by the way. Oh yeah, and the Discord as well. Do make sure to join that, guys. Self-advertising. Anyway, back to the video.
Even Netflix, but then in a spatial environment. It uses the Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2 chip, not the most
naming
powerful,
is
but
terrible.
fine-tuned for
The naming
spatial
of this
apps,
chipset.
tools, and AI.
How
It
many more
runs
pluses are you gonna
independently
add?
without needing a phone or PC, but it does require a power bank, which connects magnetically to the
Yeah.
headset using this pin right here. The other end connects with a
Oh,
USB-C
God.
cable. Battery life is
connects
confirmed at
magnetically
around 2
as
to
well?
2.5 hours depending on use. It's not hot swappable, but you can unplug it and use your
So
own
it's
USB-C power
proprietary.
bank to extend the session or just keep it plugged in. Small flexibility, but could matter
Okay.
for longer use. The design
Fair
focuses
enough.
on comfort, so it includes an elite-like style strap with a
Wait,
soft
okay.
forehead pad.
Hear me
and
out. Are they showing the event that we just watched? Because if that is the case, that event must have been pre-recorded, right? Because there's no way that they watched the event, edited the video, and uploaded it in like the span of what? An hour, half an hour? Like, I'm not the only one. Like, wait, that is the event we just watched, right? That's crazy, actually. We got scammed.
optional light blockers in case you want more focus and less light bleeding in. What's new this time
That's
is
satisfying, though.
confirmation of
The magnetic
display
things are
tech.
satisfying.
The Galaxy XR uses 4K micro OLED panels. Yes, this is why my demo had those deep blacks and sharp details. You also get refresh
Yeah.
rate support at 60, 72, and 90
It was all a
Hz.
ruse.
And here's what else stood out. Eye tracking
Oh,
plus
wait.
auto
Wait,
IPD
that's pretty.
72 and 90
I have to
Hz.
tell.
And
I have to
here's what
say,
else-
the headset is pretty. That color is pretty. It's a lot better than white. It is. Oh, I do apologize. That video is
stood out.
actually off screen. I knew something was wrong. I knew something was definitely wrong. But that color is so much better than white. Like, that will not get dirty half as easily.
Eye tracking plus auto IPD adjustment. The IPD range is 54 to 70 millimeters, which is pretty solid coverage. The field of view is 109 degrees horizontal and 100 degrees vertical. That's Samsung's measurement, which feels pretty standard when I looked through it, but I'll measure it myself soon for a side-by-side comparison. There's support for foveated rendering.
Oh,
right,
so
as you get
jealous.
better
Oh my
performance
god.
without
I
sacrificing
just it's only getting to me now. I am so jealous they got to go to Samsung the Samsung thing in New York. Oh shit. Like, props to them. Absolute props to them for actually going hands-on with the thing and doing the reporting. Like, that's crazy. They've come so far. But so jealous. So jealous.
visuals.
Yeah, and that's true. They are giving so much more information than the event itself. They should have had them host the event. It would have been so much better.
They added iris unlock, so yes, unlocking with your eyes, which will feel futuristic.
They did not mention that during the event. Why did they not mention iris unlock during the event? That's crazy.
Twice, you've got 16 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage in
Okay,
half of
16
most
gigs of
XR
RAM
use
is fire.
cases out of the box. There are sensors everywhere, 2 pass-through cameras, 6 tracking
They did?
cameras.
Okay,
4
I'm just
for
really
eye
stupid.
tracking.
I do apologize if they did mention iris unlocking. Clearly they didn't put enough they clearly didn't put enough like info in the event though. I may be wrong. You may be wrong. I don't know. We might be both wrong. I don't know. 16 gigs to run Minecraft? Like, how quick, guys, place your bets. How quickly will Questcraft be on this thing?
5 IMUs plus a depth sensor, flicker sensor, and proximity sensor on the strap. So it's tracking your face, hands, movements, all of it, and gives you the ability to switch from mixed and virtual reality modes. Audio is built in, 2-way speakers, and a 6-mic array.
Fairly standard
It also
here.
has a
Yeah, the
3D
audio.
photo and video capture camera for spatial memories.
Again,
and
the resolution
Wi-Fi
may
7
vary
and
depending on
Bluetooth
use
5.4,
case.
which
I don't
is
get
great
that.
news for PC VR streaming with that extra band. But the real shift is on the AI side. The Galaxy XR is
Absolutely,
the
yeah.
first
The AI is
multimodal
the biggest
AI
part.
headset powered by Google's Gemini. And by multimodal, I mean it doesn't just do voice commands, it also reads your gaze, facial expressions, hand movements, and understands your environment using all the sensors around the headset. Gemini asks permission before using this data, but once granted, it can understand your intent in more natural
Thank
and
God it
contextual
asks.
ways. It runs on a chip with an integrated neural processing
Do we
unit
know
and
if
a
it
dedicated
cares about your
computer vision
answer?
accelerator, which means it's capable of running advanced AI features directly on the device. This could allow for faster and more private
That's why it's
interactions,
so
though, to be
fast.
clear, we don't know yet exactly what parts are processed on device versus sent to the cloud. I can't wait to check this. But if it delivers, this could be a real breakthrough because no other headset has brought AI tracking and contextual understanding together at this level yet. I'll break down more of what that looks like later in the video. We also have the basics locked in. Galaxy XR is out today on October 21st in the US and Korea, priced at $17.99.
So of course they're
or
gonna get their hands on it
$72
because they're in New
$149
York,
per
so they
month, depending
can.
on your payment plan, and you can get it on Samsung.com or Samsung Experience.
Oh, that's so
stores.
fire. That event
At
looks
launch,
fire.
each
I'm going
headset
to an
comes
event.
with the Explorer pack
It's not
that has over $1,000
gonna be like this
worth
though.
of extras like a Google AI Pro, YouTube Premium, Google Play Pass, and everything else you see on
Yeah,
screen.
all the fun stuff that they
included.
mentioned
This is
during
great
the
because it
during
gives
the
you
event.
so much to do without needing to buy anything extra to get started. Now the price is still expensive, no doubt about that, but I'm honestly relieved it's a lot lower than the Vision Pro, and I'm
Yeah,
just
same
glad
here,
to see
same
real
here.
competition
That's
starting
one
to
part
form
they
in the
didn't copy.
space. They also
That's
showed
cool.
optional
Okay,
accessories like a
that's
sleek
cool.
travel case.
Also,
and
that travel case
performance
reminds me of the Quest 2 travel case, except it's a lot. It seems to be harder, and actually looks cleaner, if you know what I mean. The Quest 1 carrying case was fire. It was sick. It was really high quality. The Quest 2 carrying case, I don't know what went wrong. Genuinely. I have both, and I still use the Quest 1 carrying case more. It's like the Quest 2 one had this like weird fuzzy material, and the zipper gets stuck sometimes. Why? The Quest 1 had this beautiful black hardback case. It was so much better. And that's kind of what this reminds me of, except this one kind of looks like it's made of silicon. Also, this is sick. Like, I wish they showed more of this during the event. Like, AR chess. How cool is that? Like, in your living room. And they could have someone else, like, sitting on the other side of the table. This is what people were excited for. Anyway, let's keep going.
Space. They also showed optional accessories like a sleek travel case and the Galaxy XR controllers at $250, which I'll show in
Still
a bit.
very
But what do you think
expensive.
so far from all this? Drop a comment, and if you're into this, hit that like button like it's a launch day panic buy. It helps the channel big time. But this
Was
is
that
now
AI?
my third look
Was that
at
AI
the
generated?
Galaxy XR with about an hour of hands-on time in total, and now seeing how Samsung framed it this time helped connect a lot of dots from my earlier impressions. In this one, we're focusing on what's new, so if you want more early impressions, check out my previous video, which I'll link below. First off, comfort. I'm happy Samsung seems to be taking this seriously. It's not exactly light at 545 grams, but it felt well balanced and secure. The main pressure point was on my forehead, but I didn't feel the need to readjust. Compared to the Apple Vision Pro out of the box, it already feels like a step up, though I'll wait for longer sessions before making a final call. Visuals still stood out during the demo, especially
that's
in Astro.
I read I wrote that in chat earlier. I'm not sure who saw it, but the most important part, I believe, is that pressure point on the forehead. I've noticed throughout my headset usage that the headsets that have the pressure point on the forehead are actually the most comfortable, and I think it's just because it's a more direct pressure point and it's a larger pressure point. So, you know, I feel like this is going to be very comfortable if the Quest Pro is anything to go by, which is big points for it against the Apple Vision Pro, and the price, of course, as well.
Which is an interactive 180-degree AI space experience that's exclusive to the Galaxy XR. It's placed me in a dark atmospheric scene, and the 4K OLED displays handled it great with beautifully
Yeah,
deep
4K
blacks.
OLED
In that same demo, I had a
for that
conversation
video
with
must
an
look
AI-generated
amazing.
version of pro footballer DK. He responded naturally and even
God, I
switched
miss
languages
4K OLED
mid-convo.
in
I spoke
headsets.
Dutch, and during the keynote, he
I know
spoke
they have
Korean.
it, but
Now
like
DK's accent was
none
a
of the
bit
cheap
thick,
headsets
but the
have it, which
real-time response and language
sense.
flexibility were seriously impressive. They showed this to highlight how in the future you might ask AI characters questions and learn their backstories, adding depth that makes them feel truly alive. It's a great glimpse into where AI-driven storytelling in XR could be headed. I also saw how 2D images can be transformed into
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. You don't mind pressure on the forehead. The pressure on the forehead is so much better. Your Crystal Super has pressure point on the cheeks. The cheeks are the worst. Oh god, the cheeks are the worst. And at the beginning, before I wore my Pimax 8KX correctly, because at the beginning I actually wore it incorrectly. When I wore it incorrectly, I had pressure points on the cheeks as well, and on the nose additionally. And oh my god, I could not play for very long then. But then I realized I was actually wearing it wrong, so, you know.
to spatial memories. A few flat photos were AI processed
Yeah, that's it.
into 3D,
Don't put the
then
stress
brought
on your
to
nose or
life
cheeks.
with
That's it.
subtle
That's it.
motion, and the result was stunning. I gotta say, the keynote videos actually didn't do it justice. It's something you really have to see firsthand to appreciate. A small but nice to have, Netflix works natively on this headset and not just in some mobile browser workaround. It
Hey,
supports
thank you so
actual
much for the
4K
donation.
streaming, which is
I'm
still
bringing up the
rare
alert
in
box
XR
even more.
headsets. It's small. It shows
Thanks.
Samsung is
I
serious
appreciate
about app
it.
support. Pass-through
This
looked about
is
the
my
same as
default
before,
emote
still
for
a bit dark
donations.
and grainy, but overall solid. Depth sensing
Sorry,
was
I'm actually
still
going to go
excellent
back
and
because I was speaking over her and I want to hear what she has to say about the
supports actual 4K streaming,
the
which
quality.
is still rare in XR headsets. It's small, but it shows Samsung is serious about app support. Pass-through looked about the same as before, still a bit dark and grainy, but overall solid. Depth sensing was still excellent, and if memory serves, the colors seemed to look better. I'm definitely looking forward to do a proper side-by-side with Apple's and Meta's headsets later. I still
Very
didn't
good.
get to fully
Very
stress
good.
test hand tracking, but it felt stable even with my hands resting on my lap. Overall, performance just felt more smooth with this final hardware, but there is still one piece I haven't really tested yet, the controllers. The Galaxy XR is built primarily for hand, eye, and voice input, and all of that worked well in my demos.
But at
for
least they
those who
gave the
prefer
option for the
physical
controllers,
input like
unlike
us
the Vision
gamers,
Pro at
Samsung
launch.
is also releasing 6 stuff controllers as a separate accessory. It's finally confirmed they are optically
They look
tracked,
very
including
much
IMUs, and they're
like
powered
the
by
Pico
AA
controllers,
batteries.
don't
I
they?
didn't get to try them in action, so I don't know how they track, but I did hold them and they felt light and comfortable in the hand. The design will be familiar if you've used other VR controllers with standard buttons and
How was I wearing it wrong? I had the part that's supposed to go in the back. I had it too far up because I don't know if it's the same for all Pimax headsets, but for my one, you actually had to push down rather hard on the back part for it to go down as low as it's supposed to go for it to be comfortable. But it does actually get there, but it's just, I didn't want to break the thing, you know? So at the beginning, I just kind of let it rest where it originally rested, and that's not the way you're supposed to do it.
triggers, and the color matches the headset. It's good to know that they will be available since controllers matter, so I'll test
They
them
do.
when I get the
They
chance
absolutely
to see
do.
if Samsung is serious about gaming too. Now I have some app and ecosystem updates for you. So a quick recap: since it runs on Android XR, it supports all your favorite Play Store apps from day one. This is a big deal because
Very
you
big
get the
deal.
full library of tools and entertainment ready to go. It's also built on open XR standards, meaning developers can build an app once and have it run across multiple XR devices.
Fantastic.
That's exactly what the XR world has needed: fewer walls, more access. It could even mean easier ports of
Well, I'm
games
not sure
from
about
other
fewer
systems,
walls
though we'll have to
because
see if devs bite. They
still
showed
no
off
Google Play
something called
services on,
Likeness by Google, basically their version
on
of
Meta.
avatars. It's a digital version of you, including body and hands, that you can use in apps like Google Meet. Gaming-wise, the doors are pretty open. It supports flat Android games, PC VR streaming, and standalone XR titles.
Wait.
Virtual desktop is supported. Great news.
It supports PC VR streaming, which they most definitely did not mention. Or is that through virtual desktop? See, this is what I mean. They're doing like a much better job than the event did. I'm actually shocked at how little we got to learn in the event.
If you're into PC VR streaming or want to use it for streaming your desktop. Now, the keynote focused a lot on productivity and traditional apps, but honestly, with the OLED displays, solid visuals, and controller support, it looks like it could also be a solid VR game.
The controllers are
I'll
already
definitely
sold
be
out.
testing
That's
that
crazy.
out. So yeah, the app support here is pretty
That's
solid.
crazy.
What really makes this headset feel different is the AI. Samsung gave us a better look at what Gemini can actually do live and in action. Like I mentioned earlier, Gemini doesn't just follow
all those
voice
features would
commands,
be
it
insane
sees
on
and
glasses.
understands what you're doing through the headset's sensors. That context awareness is what makes it feel different. So what does that actually look like? In the keynote, Stardew Valley was running on a virtual screen, and mid-game they asked Gemini for help, and it instantly understood the game's state and gave tips without spoiling. Then when asked, it popped up a walkthrough window beside the game, like a smart co-op buddy who just gets it.
It popped up the window behind the game, but I'm sure that can be polished.
Pulsar, an exclusive app for Galaxy XR, and they asked Gemini for a fitting text style, and it suggested one based on the clip. They also showed Gemini narrate.
If you need any proof of how like little my brain is functioning at the moment at 6 a.m., they showcased Project Pulsar in the background, and then I went asking what Project Pulsar is, even though I was commenting on it earlier and how cool it was. So do not question my life choices.
A freshly AI-generated video on the spot. For window management, it could spatially arrange apps around you just by your command. They also said it can convert 2D apps into 3D, though I haven't seen that in action yet. In my demo, I looked at the photo and asked Gemini to tell me more, and it did. Then I asked it, take me there, and it opened Google Maps at the exact location. I did not give it its location. From there, I jumped into Street View, all without lifting a finger, and then I was able to explore the place. Pretty cool indeed. Now here's the caveat. Most of what we've seen so far is Gemini reacting to what it sees. We still don't know how well it works across multiple apps. Like, can it really carry context and help you do things, not just respond to them? That's what I'm hoping it can do, because
from what I've seen on mobile, Gemini is really good at carrying context, even on mobile. And the live chat feature on mobile is also really good. So I would hope and suppose it is also going to be pretty good on the headset.
Thus, it could go from a flashy demo to something genuinely useful. Here's my dream scenario. Say you're replying to a client. Instead of alt tapping and digging through folders, you just say, hey Gemini, show me my calendar, notes from that meeting, the photo I took, and help me write.
Like, this is a big deal.
Gemini just does
this kind of editing, it's a big deal. It's what makes the video feel better, and this is what I want to start doing, because I'm gonna be real, it's been lacking. It's been lacking. My videos have been lacking this kind of editing, especially the typography. So
They're floating above
very
your
nice,
actual
very
desk.
nice.
Notes appear to the sides, photo next to your email, or arranged spatially around you, although magically. Then based on what it finds, it starts drafting your reply, maybe even suggesting phrasing based on past emails. That's not just voice to
this is
text
kind of
anymore,
like
that's
the
real-time
dream
assistant
in AR
powered by a
glasses.
headset that can see your space and respond like an actual
That's it.
assistant.
That's like,
If that kind
that
of
is the dream.
intelligence works, it's not just cool, it's a whole new way of getting things done. The kind of workflow.
Get your
phones
workflow in
and
order.
laptops
Yeah.
just can't
Look,
offer.
you said it
Of
at the
course,
same
all of
time
this
as
is
she
still
said it.
unproven. That's why I'm excited to test it more. And yeah, privacy matters here too. Gemini does ask for permission before using sensitive data like gaze or facial expressions, which is great. But how is that data stored or used long term? Still a big question,
very
but I'll
important
be looking
question.
into that too. So no, it's not quite a Jarvis from
We will
Iron
get
Man
the
yet,
answers.
but it feels like we're in
Same comparison.
Other
Same
headsets are
comparison.
aiming for this too, but right now Samsung and Google seem
I don't
to
know. I feel like for us nerds, it's like when we think AI, it jumps to Jarvis. It always jumps to Jarvis. Am I wrong in thinking that? Or does your guys's maybe nerdiness jump to something else? I don't know. I feel like my one definitely always jumps to Jarvis. Also, I just realized I can make this a bit smaller again and fit even more on the screen because we were even more zoomed in. There we go. But I feel like that is the case. Okay, where's my, there it is. Oh, my neighbor just woke up. Wait, I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm gonna open the CCTV cameras. I want to see what's happening. Give me a second. What's he doing awake at 6 a.m.? Where's he going? He's opening his large, heavy gate. Oh my god. This man is an absolute mad lad. He's taking his dog for a walk at 6 a.m. Absolute mad lad. Okay, let's continue. I'll be going to sleep in like half an hour. And I'll wake up when man's going to sleep.
Be leading that race. So this third hands-on gave me a much clearer picture of where this is going. The hardware solid, comfy fit, sharp visuals and full app support out of the box, but what's exciting is that Galaxy XR isn't just Samsung's next headset, it's the start of Android XR as a platform.
Yeah, that's
by
true.
Google
It
and
is the
Qualcomm
first
with
one,
AI
you know?
at the core. That feels like a real shift, and if it works, it might
is a very
finally
big
crack
shift.
XR's biggest problem, giving people a reason to keep coming back. That said,
Yeah.
I still have questions. How well does it work with Windows or Android devices? Why were there no controller demos? Are they not ready yet, or just not a focus? Also, all the demos so far have been
I hope
tightly
that they're not
controlled.
ready,
No
because if they're
reviewing
not a
units yet,
focus,
which makes
oh,
it
it's
hard
gonna
to
be
know
bad.
what's real and what's
Like,
still marketing.
The
So
proof of how important headsets are, controllers are, the proof of how important controllers are and why they should be a focus is the fact that Apple released without controllers and then went and actually outsourced their controllers from Sony. So they realized in the long run how important they actually were.
yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. There's a lot here to be excited about, but just as much we still need to see proven. And at $1,799, it really comes down to how you plan to use it. So now I'm curious, if you had this headset, what would you actually use it
They
for?
probably got
Let me
to
know
meet so
below,
many
and I'll
cool
be back with
people
a
at that
full review
event.
as soon as I can find the unit. But if you want a closer look now already at the design and just more, my hands-on from Google I/O is linked
I
below.
am
Now,
so jealous, honestly. But you know what? You know what, guys? Go to the link. Go to the link. I will send link. Give like. Very nice. Very good video. Very good video. 10 out of 10. Okay. So what do we do now? I don't know. It's 6 a.m. I feel like I should definitely end this stream. And get some sleep at least, probably till like midday. Oh, this was fun. Very unexpected and very fun. If you guys haven't watched the latest video that I posted at like 2 a.m., do make sure to check that out. But yeah, I'd say that's going to be it for today, guys. Do make sure to join the Discord if you haven't yet done so. We're having our second round of setup voting there. And thank you all so much for actually joining me on this stream. Once again, we exceeded my expectations. I'm very happy that all you guys were here, that we had a lovely chat. I hope you guys had fun as well. And I will see you in the next one. We have our weekly streams, of course, as usual. Not entirely sure what's going to happen with this week's stream. I know that we might actually use this one as this week's stream, but I'll try. I'll do my very best. It's just I'm actually going to an event this weekend. I'm going to Poznan Games Arena. So if you guys are in Poznan, let me know on the Discord from the 24th till the 26th. But yeah, see you on the Discord. Good night. Peace. Oh yeah, and make sure you're subscribed, because YouTube keeps unsubscribing people. It might just be that we're losing subscribers, but just check in case. They've been known to do it in the past. Good night, guys. I'm now gonna do NPC default looking at this screen because we have a delay and I want to make sure that this gets to the end.